Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog. It is March 10th, 2025. I think it's the 10th. Might be the 11th. We're in a hurry. It's like 6:40 and we got a movie or trailer start at 7 minutes. So we got to get out the door and get down there. You're going to enjoy a good vlog. We create and cook something fun. Cocktail probably. A bunch of movie reviews, Nosferatu, Mickey 17. That's what we're going to go see. Some other things. A little bit of Comic Con footage. Our Oscar reactions, our Oscar thoughts and reactions are in here. And I'll do some kind of vacation update. But I got to get going. So please do enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to my cooking section with a slightly crooked camera. Today we're going to make something, I don't know. I'm very inspired, if you've seen my Disney trips, by one of my favorite foods at Oga's Cantina since the change back on Life Day, I think, or around Life Day. They do that beef chorizo flatbread, so I'm gonna make something similar-ish, maybe. So I do have some flatbread I'm gonna bake up in the oven, which I do wanna get started. No, not yet, we can wait a minute or two. I got a pound of 80/20 Angus chuck ground beef, because we're gonna make a beef chorizo. And I have some cream cheese. We're gonna mix this up a little bit. So I'm gonna mix my own chorizo seasoning blend. Well, not mine. I'm following somebody's recipe. I'll tweak in the future, but since I've never done this, I needed some base to start from. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt some cream cheese. We're gonna bake up this flatbread. We're gonna give a nice little layer of cream cheese. We're gonna top that with some crispy crumbled beef chorizo. And I'm gonna do some grilled onions. And we're gonna top it. You don't have to do this, sorry Melissa, but we're gonna top it with a little bit of torn cilantro. I think we might have something there. That's gotta be pretty good, right? I hope. So let's get to it. Let's bring the camera down. We'll walk through these spices as I make this blend. Now the one thing is, this guy's doing it on beef, but he's doing it on 3 pounds of beef. I'm gonna mix up that same spice blend because it doesn't seem like it makes a lot. But I'm gonna start there. We'll preheat the oven and stuff. I don't know. I don't really have a plan of attack here. I might be playing it a little too loosey-goosey, to be honest with y'all. Let me just get some tools that I may need here. We'll figure it out as we go. I have, by the way, I'm not dicing an onion. I pretty much already have some sliced onions. I just need to maybe chop them in half and then, woo, well, not using that one. Good thing I haven't run the dishes yet. Okay, let's move my tools of the trade over there. So we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of paprika. I've seen a lot of recipes say don't use smoked paprika, so we will stick with that. Got a fresh thing of paprika. And that is tablespoons, it said, yes. So pop the lid off. Pop the other thing off. Get a paper towel for wiping some stuff down. And tablespoon, so, yep. Maybe? TSP, should be TB? Yeah, that's not, okay. Hang on, actually. I probably have a tablespoon in here. I just didn't grab it. And now that I'm looking at it, I might actually want a larger bowl after all. Just figure out where this splits. There we go. And I don't have to use all the spice blend because I have some other ideas I want to do. Is that even going to fit? Yeah, that'll fit in there. It's going to take 5. Yeah, we're going to mix this in a larger thing because we're going to be making more than I was thinking it would be. So let's go with... Let's use a normal soup bowl. That'll get the trick done. All right, so we want 5? That's very paprika heavy. No, 2 tablespoons of paprika. I don't know where I got 5 from. Okay. Yeah, it's about 1. Makes up the difference. There's 2. Smells good. All right, next we're gonna want a teaspoon of cumin. So that is a teaspoon. Where is my cumin? You think I'd know where I'm, never mind. I'm not gonna get that dirty with it. I'm already dirty enough. Just 1, okay, just 1. And I'm sure this is not something you have to get perfect. And I think I've seen some like iterations that people use slightly different things here and there. So we got a teaspoon of cumin. I can't help it. I'm a child at heart. All right, then we want a teaspoon of Mexican oregano. Regular oregano is fine. I'm not sure this is Mexican. Actually, I was gonna look and see if I had specifically Mexican oregano. I know sometimes I do. Because I know also over there we do have Mediterranean oregano. I don't know, if I have it, it might be too dang difficult to get to. So many spices. Really use another spice rack, honestly. That's whole black peppercorns back there. So many things I have to move out of the way to find out. What is that, actually? Hold on. So many stuff. Oh, that's sesame seeds. What's behind the sesame seeds? Other stuff. Mustard. Of course, there's bouillon. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in the way of what I'm trying to look at here. That's Jello. Why do we have gelatin? Oh, I have gelatin for things. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just making a big old problem for myself here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking because I don't think I have it after all, and I am causing a lot of problems. That went there. I know I bumped that out of there. That goes back there. Oops, that's not supposed to fall down there. I guess I just need some more Mexican oregano at some point. All right. Wait, what is that? That's Italian seasoning. Okay. I make my own. Is that red pepper? That's red pepper. All right, we got red curry paste, red masala, chipotle hot sauce. I think Mary bought that for something. All right, back to it. Where was I? 1 teaspoon of Mexican oregano. There's not a lot left in here, but I probably have a teaspoon. And I just came home from the grocery, and now I'm gonna have to put a bunch of this back on there. It leaves a little. Okay. Oh, that smells good. All right, and then we have 2 kinds of cinnamon in our house, Saigon and regular. So I'm going to use the regular ground cinnamon because that's what it asked for. And we're going to want a teaspoon of that. Have I been putting stuff separately so I don't? Okay, those are done. Cumin's done, paprika's done. Actually, I don't know if that's done. That's not done. Okay, I'll get my together here in a second. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, that looks clean. Just trying not to, you know, cross-pollinate, cross-contaminate. Sure. Okay, that one is not going to just wipe out, I don't think, at this point. Well, no, actually, maybe. Just got to make sure I get all of it in the right spots. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. So that was the cinnamon. Next up, we want 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Oh, I don't know if there's enough in this one. I may have to go open a new one. I hope we have extra. Oh boy. I'm concerned that I don't. I could have sworn I did. I might not have extra garlic powder. We just looked through all of this, so you'd think I'd remember. I'm just gonna leave this out for now. Oh boy, this may be a problem. Sriracha seasoning says it's all like peas and white pepper. See if I have any more on the actual spice rack here. Shit. What if Mary bought some extra? She's indisposed. Let's see if we can make this work. I definitely have a teaspoon. I just don't know that I have 2 teaspoons. And I'm not sure what to do if I don't have enough garlic powder. I mean, there's basically a whole teaspoon right there. Oh, it's close. Well, that's not good. I definitely want a little more garlic powder in there. Am I sure I don't have any in here? Sometimes some stuff bleeds over. Like minced onion. What are you? It's falling over back here. Did I not knocked over earlier. Thyme. Hey, look, I did buy thyme in a bottle. I don't think there's really anything you can substitute garlic powder with. Well, we aren't going to be using the seasoning blend for a minute, so I should be able to go talk to Mary here in a second. Let's move on then. Let me clean this out again. I need about a half a teaspoon more garlic powder than I had. So I don't like being out of any seasoning, especially when I just went to the grocery. All right, ancho chili powder. We got plenty of this. We got a couple jars of it. It's good stuff. We want 2 teaspoons of this. Looking nice and delicious. Okay. And I'm gonna want chili powder, kosher salt, and ground cloves. That's all that's left. I got plenty more chili powder because I don't think this is gonna be enough. 1 teaspoon. Let's see if we can at least just get the right amount out of this jar. That'd be amazing. I just got real paranoid about was I actually filming or not. Yeah, I think we're gonna be just right here. Yeah, I mean, maybe a hair more or less. Here, we can shake a little extra out. All right. That one, I know I've got an extra oven here, so I can definitely replace that. Okay, salt and clove. 1.5 teaspoon of the kosher salt. Let's find my half teaspoon. And then put all these away because we basically have it now. I definitely grabbed way more than I needed. Didn't know I'd be able to reuse all that so well. All right, so we're gonna do 3 teaspoons of kosher salt. Cool. Actually, this guy's done, this guy's done. And we don't need to wipe out anymore. Wipe out. So we need 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. Ooh. Okay. And we'll put a little extra garlic powder in there if we can in a minute. But let me just check. What can you substitute for ground cloves? Oh, no, that's wrong. What can you substitute for ground garlic? Oh yeah, garlic powder, sorry, okay. What can you substitute for garlic powder? Nothing, you know. Nothing that I have. Yeah, I mean garlic salt, you know, if I thought about it, I do have some garlic salt I could have ground, but I've already salted this, I don't want to make it over salty. Well, it didn't ask for any onion powder, but I'm going to just do a dash of onion powder to make up the difference because it says you can maybe use that. So since there's none of that in there, just kind of eyeball about 1/2 teaspoon. Should be all right. And then we mix. I probably didn't need quite this big a bowl, but I didn't have anything in between the last one and this one. Let's get that all blended up, get the lumps out. Oh, it smells awesome. I'm also thinking about coating some shrimp in this. Chorizo shrimp, and then just maybe some onion, cilantro, make a taco. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that looks and smells fantastic. Hey,
We're not looking at the same thing.
Mary just did the big poop scoop of the litter, so. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Did you have extra garlic powder? Yeah. Did not have any luck finding any, but I'm okay. I don't really need it right now. I was just more curious. I already made a substitution. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the oven heating. 425. I'm gonna grab my onions. All right, we can set our spice mix aside for now. Yeah, see, I got a bunch of these onions, so I'm just gonna... Now, I'm not gonna make too many, so this won't go too long. Let me get some of the bigger slices back here of onion. Yeah, we'll just cut that in half. We'll just grill those up. I don't need a ton. There we go. Let's do those in some butter. I mean, honestly, I should probably grab. Gosh, how hard is it to get the lard out? Because Mexican food is often typically cooked in lard.
No, there's an ass ton of paprika down here. I forgot about these giant bottles of stuff. But I did not need paprika.
I just need to get back here and get to that lard.
Because I want to cook with lard. Do I have an unopened lard? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is.
Oh, she's got the mask on now for the pooping in. Yeah, okay. What?
There it is.
Oh, yeah, I had to move it out of the way, sorry. How do I open this? I haven't used this in a while. Stuff's very messy. Let us... For the onions, we'll use this. Let's see, let me get you where you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna warm up some cream cheese in that, buddy. I guess we can put this guy back here. You can see both pans. I guess I'll come over a little bit. And we'll get some lard rock in here. That's probably enough. I'm also gonna go ahead and put in a little, because I'm gonna cook my beef in it since I have this out. All right, now I'll put it back away. Save you for some other day. Don't know why I moved that back in my way already, because I'm dumb. I'm a dumb country boy. I am from the country, technically. The country of the United States of America. No, I'm a Kentucky boy, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna move this out of my way for right now. And let's get this back burner going. I'll do like a little over a medium heat on that. Save this for popping open the beef when we're ready. And one little salt for the onions. I got, I don't know, half a brick of cream cheese left. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in the pot, even though I'm not gonna warm it up yet. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, that is moldy as fuck. Don't worry, I got more cream cheese. Holy shit. That's like black mold, man. Jesus. Yay for always having most extra of most ingredients. Still though, I'm only gonna use about half a brick. There we go. Oh shit. I'm good. I didn't cut myself or anything. I trimmed my nails today and I just grabbed this like this and ow, I think I kind of loosened my nail from the tip of my finger. That sucks. Let's see, like maybe not that much cream cheese, just eyeballing it here. I can get it out. Didn't quite open the stuff enough. There we go. Oh yeah, that's probably way more than I actually needed. All right. Might consider throwing this in a Ziploc before I put it back in the fridge. Ah. All right, is that gonna be enough? Yeah, but we wanna get that lard a little hotter. Actually, I'm gonna take that up to medium heat, medium high. Okay. I guess we should actually get the ground beef going. And I got a new tool to play with today on the ground beef.
I feel like this should be a comparison.
I don't know how I'm going to show them because
I know.
But now you've mentioned it, and I feel like I need to show them. So.
Let them just imagine.
Imagination.
Oh, you finally get to use your thingy?
Yeah, I'm gonna use this ground beef beater. Beat your meat. Smasher. I forget what this is called, but apparently this is a really good tool for getting your ground beef ground a little finer. Breaking it up a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna get that sizzling a bit. And you can use oil, you can use butter. I just know Mexican food tends to use a lot of lard, so. I'll get my beef ready to rock here in a second. We're gonna brown it a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it with all the spices. I know when they do pork, they tend to hand mix the spices in to the pork before they throw it in the pan. All right, let's get these onions in and going. Nice. Salt them a little bit. Let's see if we can get them coated down in that oil. Spread them out. We're smoking. Yeah, just make sure they're kind of getting coated in the oil. We might take that heat down some too, small pan. We want to keep those moving a little bit. I am going to go down to a medium heat on that. Let's go ahead and get the beef in and rocking. And start using this bad boy. Oh yeah, that's so much better than the tools I had been using. Especially in a non-stick pan, because this is a non-stick tool. And I do want to get this kind of finely ground up. If I was grinding my own meat, I'd do the triple grind, get that last fine grind on it. Which I miss. I need to do that again. I haven't ground my own beef in a while. And apparently I did a really good job at it.
Did you have any garlic powder in the giant things?
No, when I went down there I didn't see any, but obviously I didn't look that hard. We'll keep working this tight too a little bit here. Actually, I'm gonna take the heat back up between medium and medium high on the onions. Trying to break up big clumps here. Stab and twist, stab and twist. Let me take that onion back down to medium. I just realized this should probably be a little low and slow. Sorry. Okay, this is getting close to where we want to season it. And we don't want to use that much seasoning. I'm going to try and use about a third of that bowl, maybe a little more. Yeah, they're starting to get a little sear on them. They're softening up a little. Careful, that lard does tend to want to pop a little more than oil. We're getting there. There we go. Beef's starting to look pretty good here. Oh, okay. Here. Where'd you find? Oh, not a lot, but not a fresh bottle. But it's better than nothing.
It was in the lineup.
Yeah. So I'm going to dash a little bit more into our chorizo seasoning. And give that a quick whisk in. Smells really good. I used a little too much lard on the beef. It's definitely, we're gonna maybe simmer some of this stuff out. We're almost ready to season up. That's just a second longer. What is my oven at, by the way? I don't think it's preheated yet. It hasn't beeped. Mary, I was asking if you could check, sorry. I guess.
It's at 405.
Okay, it's getting close. Okay. All right. Trying not to splatter grease all over me, but I'm also trying to get the extra raw meat off of this thing. Where is that tool? There it is. And there's our preheat. We're gonna need about 7 minutes on our flatbread. But we're gonna need at least 10 on the beef here. I'm gonna keep that around for a second. Yeah, those are coming along nicely.
You can do that, Devil.
All right, let's get some of the seasoning in here. Again, just eyeballing about 1/3 of the mixture. Actually, I went about half, I think. We'll stir that in, see if we need some more. I think I'm gonna want more seasoning than that. You're just doing a nice job on the grease here. Yeah, let's put a little more in there. Not like I can't, make some more of this up now that we found some garlic powder. Oh, it smells great though. That seems to be like that's going to be about the right amount. We'll give this a few more minutes. I need to stir my onions, get the flatbread in, and start melting the cheese down. Be careful, I'm getting close to burning some of these onions. Oh, I lost one. Onion overboard. Bring the heat down on that. Between medium, low, and medium. Let those not burn. Put the flatbread in. I want it 6 to 7 minutes. I'm just going right on the oven rack for this. Echo. Set timer, 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got a really good feeling about this. Because I'm turning up the heat, baby. Okay, those are getting real close. Some are just going a little better than others. Probably should use a bigger pan. Also, I would have cut my onions a little different if I had known this is what I was going to use them for. Set this out of the way. Come on. Ooh. Put that cheese thing on medium low, just let that melt down some. Just makes it easier to spread. I got a real good feeling about this ground beef, man. Starting to smell phenomenal. Okay, and in the meantime, I guess I'm done with my meat smasher. Need to make some room to have somewhere to put my flatbread when it comes out. And just because it'll look nicer, I'm going to throw it on that. And I'm definitely going to have some of this ground beef left over. I'm not going to eat all this on one flatbread. Okay, I think those onions, any further, and they're going to be more burned than anything. So we're going to go with that. That's why I kept my plate. I'm just putting them on the plate. Just get them off the heat. Guess I could have brought my cheese over here to melt where you can see it. Let's do that. I'm going to turn that heat up because that stuff ain't melting at all right now. How are we doing with the flatbread? 4.5 minutes. I'm breaking up little clumps of beef when I find them. Consistency is your call. But I will say that smasher thing did a really good job of breaking this up a little better than I usually do with just like this plastic. I wouldn't call this a fork, but I can't think what you call it when it's 2 prongs. Maybe it is a fork. I don't know. And yeah, a lot of that grease and liquid is cooking out and cooking in, so that's good. Didn't want to have this be too wet. I'm going to use this to help work my cheese a little. Don't cook the cheese, melt the cheese. Oh, I should also get my handle off of the heat of the pan. I mean, it's kind of melting it down. I guess maybe moving it'll help. You can obviously melt the cheese in the microwave. Probably would have been smarter. Just trying to make it pliable for the flatbread, really. I guess while I'm letting all that happen, get these dishes put it in real fast, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a few pieces of cilantro. So get that prepped up. How are we doing here? Okay, that's starting to do the trick here. Not gonna do a ton of cilantro. We're not dicing it up. Just gonna pick out a few sprigs here. That one. I got the Un Polo Loco song from Coco stuck in my head. I can't get it to stop running through. Un Polo Loco. I don't even think I sing it right. I just like it. How's everything looking over there? We're okay? We're okay. Here we go. Here we go. That should be plenty for what we're doing. Give my stuff a little stir up here. I'll get that back in the fridge. Yeah, I think that's about ready. Getting some crispy bits. Yeah, how's the cheese? Got a little bit of it maybe getting a little too brown, but yeah, that looks pretty pliable. I'm just gonna take that all the way down to low. Let me put my cilantro back away. And then it said 6 to 7 minutes on the flatbread, 30 seconds. Let me go ahead and get it coming up. Ooh, it's nice and soft. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the heat off the ground beef. I think we're pretty good here. I'm gonna leave it on the heat, but I'm just turning the heat off. And let's start to build. Oh yeah. Echo, dismiss. Definitely gonna want to share this with a friend. This is not a low calorie option. Now they don't do cream cheese on the thing down in Batu. This is just my kind of concoction / creation idea. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty good. I think we did just about right on the cheese there. All right. Grab a, let me turn that back burner off. Grab a slotted spoon, maybe. One too many things in that thing. All right, let's just get some let's get some of the chorizo beef spread out here. Hopefully I'm gonna use about half of this, and the rest of this can make like a nice little set for tacos or something later. A little bit more in that thin spot right there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We'll get that off the heat. Not a ton left, you know, maybe about a third is actually left. All right, let's get these onions. Cool. Okay. And then, now you can probably throw some jalapenos and stuff like that on here as well if you want. But I don't know what the spice level is, and if I keep it mild enough, Mary might try. So then I'm just going to kind of pick these leaves off a little bit. I don't mind if I get a little stem. Trying to make it kind of pretty, give it some color. We are almost there. I will cut this into pieces at the end as well. Maybe a little bit more here on the end. That was looking a little there. There. Oops. Shoot. Yeah, fine. Go over there. I got one more stem here I can work from. Here we go. Maybe a touch more there. That wasn't a stem. This was the stem I had left. Oh, this looks awesome. I hope this is half as good as I think it's gonna be. Cool. Of course, we'll put that chorizo aside for later. We'll put the rest of our seasoning in an airtight container. That looks pretty damn good. Get some photo work here. Not of my face. It's pretty too, but it's not as yummy. Sorry, this is like a really fun creation. I want to get some really good shots. Okay. Then, let me bring it up for the close-up here. For all my friends at home, don't you wish you had smell-o-vision? Oh yeah. That looks so good. I need to not eat this entire thing though. That's gonna be tricky. Okay, coming back down for the cuts. And then we will party. Now, and they do diagonal cuts out there. I might, hold on, my nose is going a little bit. Should I try diagonal cuts? Let's try diagonal cuts. Not doing it as nice as they do. Yeah, this is probably a bad idea. Because that's a much bigger cut than anticipated. Go. Maybe one more good one. Get us here. Okay, last piece did not come out all that diagonal. Try to rescue some of these onions that wanted to stick. Some of the cilantro that wanted to stick. Groovy. Yeah, for the most part, it still looks pretty good. I didn't ruin it too bad. I thought I should have maybe grabbed a better cutter than I used, but we work with what we got. All right. I'm very, very excited for this. All right, well, let's get the shot here. I'm gonna go for one of the middle pieces, not middle, but you know, one of the bigger triangles, not the edge, so much crust. Okay, yeah. It's very good. And cream cheese might be overpowering. Also, the onions are a little unwieldy because, you know, they want to pull off. Maybe I should have put the onions, under the beef, maybe. That's just the beef. It's good, but it probably should have taken all that seasoning. I don't get a lot of the seasoning in that. I don't know if that's their blend or like I should have just definitely gone a lot harder on the seasoning. I probably should have just put that whole batch in there. This is not bad. It's just not as good as I was hoping. It's not spicy like at all, Mary. Like at all. Well, too bad. I'll come back to your legs. This is gonna be too messy for me to bring to you, honestly. Oh, you don't have to do it right this second, but you know, I like it. It's good. I am a little disappointed though. Onions are nice. Cream cheese is just very overpowering here. This flatbread's probably not the best either. It's okay. Definitely nowhere near as good as Oga's. There's a lot more flavor in their chorizo. That's good though, it's getting better as I eat it. Yeah. But you're severely lacking in garlic powder now. No, I know, I was making fun of myself. Yeah, okay. Can definitely improve it. I will try this again at some point, or at least the beef. I debated about doing the cream cheese or not. And then I was gonna make like a little adobo sauce or something, but that seasoning blend, I think, is good. It just needed a lot more in the beef. I mean, obviously, I'm still eating it. But it's meat and bread and cream cheese, man. And some grilled onions. How can I not eat this? It's getting better as I eat it. The flavor is building a little bit. It's still not blowing my mind. So watch. Knowing how, I think I dropped a piece of meat on the floor. Knowing how this usually goes, where I love something and Mary's like, it's all right. Watch her come on and try this. I'm like, this is amazing. Okay. Well, you know, they can't all be bangers. But I am going in the right direction. I also wonder if no, not sriracha cream cheese, but I should have done some kind of, like a tapatio cream cheese or something. Actually, hang on. Let me find it. So, you know, kind of a standard basic hot sauce. I'm gonna throw a little on this corner piece and go again. Just see if it should kick it up a notch. I don't know if you can see what I put on there or not. That did kick this up to a new dimension. I kind of wonder if I should have done like a tapatio cream cheese. You know, melt the cream cheese, mix the tapatio in. Tapatio, how do you say it? Tapatio, I guess. I just say tapatio. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay. Yeah, some of it might be too that I just got a bad recipe for a chorizo blend. But that was very good. I'll be back. Let's see if Mary wants to taste something. We has a Mary.
Hi.
We has an apple. We has a Mary apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crumbly and hard to work with. I will say that much. So you definitely want to hunch over and because you're going to lose pieces as you eat it. But I mean, it's pretty decent. It gets a little better as you get into it too. But there's definitely room for improvement.
I think the cream cheese may have worked against you here.
That's what I'm coming to the conclusion is it's fairly overpowering. Because, you know, here's how much beef I have left over. Because this is going to be for me to eat. It needed more of a spice blend for sure, because it's still pretty just straight up beef tasting. I can taste some of it in there.
Would you give me a small spoon, please? I'll try some.
Yeah, I do need, actually I should do that too. Oh, she's adding some straight seasoning right on top of hers.
Hopefully I don't regret this. I'll make enough for 2 bites so you can try it too.
Okay. No, yeah, go ahead and drop it. I'll taste a little bit of that seasoning on its own too. I should have done that beforehand.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. Got it.
It does help.
Yeah.
It helps counterbalance the cream cheese.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where the real problem lies. The amount I made up was supposed to be for 3 pounds of ground beef. I had 1 pound of ground beef. It needed the whole thing there, because yeah, that really kicked it up quite a bit. But again, also I need to do this without the cream cheese. I need some kind of tomato-based sauce under there. Or, you know, like an adobo, something like that.
As I was thinking, could you get rid of the barbecue?
I think barbecue sauce would be a little too sweet.
Sorry.
Spilling it everywhere over here.
Try not to.
I'm trying to save some of that for shrimp, but I'm gonna have to make up a new batch. There's not enough left now.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But also, I'd be curious. Let me just try just some of those seasoning. I think that's also a little off. Like, that's missing something. It's not bad. It mostly just tastes like chili powder and salt. So I think I need to also work on fixing up my spice blend. But yeah, dusting this with this is pretty good.
I wonder if tahini would work as well.
No.
No?
I went with that lime on that. It's supposed to be pretty savory, what I'm going for.
Okay.
Yeah, Mary's treating tahini like Frank's Red Hot lately. She put that shit on everything. I'm just gonna eat up some of the beef crumbles. I want to eat another piece, but I should not, because technically I've had like a piece and a half or 2 pieces.
I should not have eaten my eggs.
But thanks for the idea and the improvement there. But I think it's really going to start with doing a better spice blend than that. And then not doing cream cheese. Or doing a very different flavor cream cheese.
Ooh, I want like the savory ones, like the dark, isn't it like an onion and chive? Or...
Yeah, but I mean, I was thinking more like mixing a hot sauce in with the melted cheese or something like that, you know.
Oh, okay.
Or just actually skipping it all together, because... All right, well, cool. We tried something. We learned how to make it better. That's what we do. We don't always come swinging out the gate like that shrimp pasta or something, you know, or some of my hot dog creations. But I love cooking. I love playing around. I love trying new things. I'm going to keep doing that. And I'll see you all in the kitchen where you're going to make me a pie. Bye. Change this time because we're like also stupid hurrying because we got a movie and everything. So... we're gonna start with these. I got 2 savory, 2 sweet. We got a lot of stuff. We're gonna break it up over some things. Now these might seem familiar. Lay's All Dressed. And Mary said, we've had this before. And I said, no, we've had the Ruffles All Dressed. We've not had the Lay's All Dressed. So I wanna try these. Kind of excited for them.
And I know I like the Ruffles.
Mm-hmm. These should be good. These might just be better. Don't really smell, they smell like potato chips. I need to take an allergy pill, that reminds me. Ooh, got a big boy. It's good. I'm kind of getting a lot of dill, really. Like a little bit of ketchup and a lot of dill. Or maybe it's the salt and vinegar mixed in with the sour cream and onion. Okay. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, no, these are all the flavors in there. Yeah.
You're okay. I can't say I'm getting any particular flavor, though.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of a tartness, a good tartness.
So I'm hoping like it builds, but they look so lightly seasoned, I'm not sure it'll actually build or not.
Okay. I still have to eat dinner, that's why I'm going hard on these. Yeah, I get kind of
Alright, but I think I like the Ruffles better.
I'd have to side by side them, but I like these. I would definitely eat these. I would buy them again, but I would not actively seek them out. I think that's where I stand on that one. The next one may or may not be able to handle. And I got a little quick story about it. So I found Cheetos Flaming Hot Dill Pickle. I love dill pickle. I love dill pickle anything. Dill pickle Cheetos sound amazing. Flaming Hot could be good. I saw they had a huge rack of these in Kroger when I bought this, and a week later, they were completely gone. So I'm thinking they might be really good. And everybody bought them out. And I haven't seen them come back since. Ooh, I definitely smell the dill pickle in there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Apparently I have a little cut on the edge of my thumb, and all the salt from the chips and the Cheetos are not playing well.
I was watching a clip on YouTube, and somebody paused to take a lunch break, and they were eating their Cheetos with chopsticks.
I've seen that occasionally. I think it's a building heat, so I think if you want to try one, you'll be all right. I don't think you want to eat too many of them. The dill pickle is really there. It actually kind of buries a lot of the Flaming Hot until the back end. I think these are fucking awesome, actually. I wish I had bought more of these. I'm not even a huge Cheeto fan, but these are my jam. One more.
And the dill flavor is not very strong for me. Oh, here comes the heat, though.
I'm getting a little bit of a nice blend of the Flaming Hot and the dill myself. That's the Dillio, man. Okay, that's great. That I will actively seek out and bemoan that I can't find it anymore. Well, I love those. That's a big win.
It has them all. They can go upstairs.
Well, good. Well, not good, because then I'll eat too many. All right, we're gonna do some sweets. So these are out now, so that's why I wanted to get to these, so you can still find them. Butterbeer Goldfish. They're butterscotch crackers. I guess they're graham. Yeah,
And
baked graham
different
crackers.
shapes.
Oh yeah, baked graham crackers with butterscotch flavors. We got an owl, a fish, and a butterbeer barrel.
I think that's just. Is that wrong?
Yeah.
I think this would be a glass of butterbeer.
It could, but it also looks like an owl. It looks like both. Right there. Mr. Owl, how many goldfish does it take to get through a whole bag? Well, let's find out. 1, 2, 3. I'll get a lot of smell from them. Maybe a hint of the butterscotchiness.
No, I can definitely smell it.
My nose is starting to drip too. I need to.
Gosh. I'm trying to see if I can get that oh, that's another fish. Trying to get the. I've got a barrel. I got a fish. Trying to see if I can
You
find.
got a barrel fish.
Is that the other shape?
I guess. I mean, yeah. Now, not that it's gonna focus as close, but now it looks like more like a glass of butterbeer.
Okay. You're gonna take
They're good, but I'm really getting more of the graham cracker than anything.
the beer barrel, such as it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting graham cracker more than anything. Just a hint of the butterscotch. They're good. I'm not in love with them.
Actually, I can taste the butterscotch.
Now, I might also be slightly thrown off because of the dill pickle flaming hot. I haven't completely gotten out of my mouth, even though I was trying.
Yeah, the one side of the mouth that I chewed on with the flame hot is still hot. So I'm chewing on the other side.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good, but I don't need to have them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not like, I'm not like raving about them. I saw a couple people raving. I'm like, not for me. Now I was gonna do a different one, but I assume since you've been talking about this and finally found it, this is the one you're most excited for?
Yes.
All right. We'll get the other thing I'm more excited for next time. But Mary finally found a new Reese's Chocolate Lava Big Cup. So I guess she's gonna have like a bunch of liquidy chocolate in the middle is the plan?
Or at the bottom, I have no idea.
Yep, that does look like the bottom of the picture. Yeah, it just says chocolate filling. You know, milk chocolate and peanut butter with a chocolate filling.
Did you see the Super Bowl commercial for this?
No.
It was that people were thinking that it was the same lava as what comes out of volcanoes, and you have these park rangers constantly keeping people from like dive bombing into the
Well, that sounds
lava
dumb.
field. It's stupid.
Sounds it.
It was still kind of funny just because of how outlandish it was.
Since it's your fine and you're more excited, would you like to go first?
Sure.
However you want to handle that.
It's a big thick boy.
Big thick boy, just like me. Just like Junior Butts. I was gonna say Daddy Butts, but it's like I ain't Daddy Butts. I'm Cat Daddy Butts.
Hi. I love you, buddy.
Okay, so a couple of things.
Can you show him? Can you see it?
It's got a really thick chocolate wall around the sides here,
Oh, yeah, it is more thick than usual, doesn't it?
and the bottom kind of broke upward so you can't see. Here we go. So yeah, it's a fairly thin layer.
You get any flavor from it differently?
And I was so busy trying to describe it, I wasn't tasting it.
Oh. Well, it's definitely there. Just texturally, I can feel it.
Oh, I mean, it got a little thinner around the side there.
Yeah, I think you just bought into a thicker place. It's good. It's like an extra chocolatey Reese cup, which I don't love because the balance of peanut butter and chocolate is kind of perfect as is.
Yeah, I feel.
I mean,
I don't think this really adds anything, to be honest.
yeah, I'm not going to turn it down, but I'd say the caramel big cup is superior between those two, and still those cookie bit ones that I'm still working through.
Did we get one of the caramel ones? Because I saw those next to these. And I did.
Yeah, we did it a while back. We had them a couple of times because they were good.
Alright.
I'll take another bite. Save you from some of the calories since you're on your Lent diet. She only eats Lent right now. Pocket Lent, belly button Lent. There are many varieties of Lent. And that's about all there is to know about Lent. All right, I told Dad we'd be ready to leave here in 5 minutes, but I still need to eat, so. But our trailers start at 7. So I think we're in good shape. We are going to try and do some movie reviews. We're probably going to do them in the car on the way because I need to get this thing done early enough tonight. All right, see you. Vacation update. We have some things to talk about, y'all. I have booked many things. Most of the things I want. Why is he kicking me? Jack's kicking my ass. Why is he kicking me?
It's like, no.
No, he's like, that was not my idea, Mama. He just gave you a look after you put him down like, what the fuck was that? I thought I was getting chicky. Anyways, so upcoming Disney, I don't know why I'm doing that. Upcoming Disney trip, the May trip. Obviously you have more Disney vlogs coming because I'm alternating them. It should run right up. You should not miss another alternate week because then I'll come back with a bunch. Going for 9 days. We're starting on Friday, May 2nd. Here is what I have booked so far. The day I get there, we're going to start off at Epcot, and that way if my room is booked or ready or not when I get there, it doesn't matter. I'm going to Epcot for some flower and garden. Then we're going to head over to Hollywood, and at 5:10 p.m. I have a Mama Melrose Ristorante Italiano dinner because their pizzas are amazing, and this trip is the last time I'll be able to go there, though that's not the last time I'm going to go there. That could get canceled if I need to, but I kind of want to go there twice since I've only been there once and it's going away, I guess, forever. Then that night, also in Hollywood, 7:25, we're building a lightsaber. Now, they have announced there is a parts refresh on May 4th for Disneyland. And apparently limited time for Seasons of the Force, which ends May 11th. So if it's actually limited time, I don't know. But it's something about a new theme of pirates finding parts. And I'm like, I want that so bad. So I'm keeping my eyes on that. I might need an emergency trip to California, which I can't afford, but... lightsabers, man. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so I'm doing a 7:25. It might be the original parts. I don't know. Maybe they'll still surprise us with a parts refresh on this trip. And if not, I get extra parts to build extra sabers, which is what I'm working towards. And we'll get new stuff eventually. Because even if it's not a limited time in Disneyland, then those parts will trickle down to Disney World at some point. And with all the parts they've been missing, and even taking one of the lightsaber builds off the menu recently, that means a parts refresh is coming. Or else they would Anyway, so that's 7:25 on May 2nd. And then, of course, we're going to end that night with an Oga's at 8:15 because I can't get enough of Oga's drinks, the bartenders, the chemists, excuse me, and the chorizo flatbread and the 4-cheese pretzel. Hey, happy man. He's coming. Saturday, May 3rd. We have a reservation for the Magic Kingdom. That's all we have. Because the second half of Saturday, I guess I'm going down. Or no. My plan is to start Saturday in Disney Springs, do an early afternoon in Disney Springs, and then go to Magic Kingdom for the evening. And that's all really going on. Sunday, May 4th, I'm spending the whole day on Batu. You know I'm spending the whole day on Batu. We got an Oga's Canteen at 12:45. We got another Oga's at 3:30 because we're going to do all 9 drinks that day. That's how we do it. We have a single session this year, Capture Your Moment photo session, but I did get the 4:30 slot, the latest slot they offer online. So I'll have different lighting. I thought about doing a double, but there was no option to get a double in that time period. And I thought, well, let me do a single. So maybe I have time to stand in the line for Doc Ondar's and, make sure I can eat at Docking Bay 7 and get a Ronto wrap because it is another attempt at doing everything on May 4th on Batu, maybe even involving in what I assume will be a lightsaber meetup. And then we build a lightsaber at 7:05 p.m., so I'm building at least 2 lightsabers this trip. If they announce a parts refresh before then, I will try my damnedest to book at least a 3rd lightsaber build while I'm there. We'll see what the details would make the difference on what I actually try to do. And then we have a 7:45 at Oga's that night to wrap up the day with finally a droid build at 8:40. Because, May 4th I got to build a droid. Granted, I can't call this one M4BU like last year, so I got to get clever. Monday, May 5th, we are going to start off at Epcot for more Flower and Garden, but also we currently have a lunch at San Angel in Lunch. That's where you saw me in last trips or coming up in one of the videos. Finally get to eat, and I really liked it. But it's the slightly easier one to get into. The place I have not tried that I really want to get into is La Hacienda de San Angel Diner, which currently on the 5th, I do have a 4:30 because they don't do lunch. That's the earliest I can get into that place. But also, I'm planning on moving over to Magic Kingdom, so I don't know if I want to keep that because, as you're going to find out, I'll get to eat there anyways. So that day, that Monday, we then split over to Magic Kingdom via the monorail, and I do currently have a fireworks dessert pre-party because I believe that's the night I get... No, that's not extended out. Oh, that's the night I have an after-hours party, so I'm going to be there for the after-hours. If I drink, I probably won't take advantage of the free ice cream, so I might cancel the fireworks, but I'm already going to be drinking in Epcot, so I'm going to want to drink in Magic Kingdom is my thinking, So that's kind of the plan there. And we'll be doing, like I said, the after hours. We'll be there late on May 5th. I got that ticket. Tuesday, May 2nd, where you're going to start off in Disney's Animal Kingdom. What are we looking for out there? We're going to update Dino Land, which of course is even more gone now. They took down the big dinosaur. And try to eat something there. Try to see the Nemo show. Because we haven't done that one in a while, or I've never filmed any of it, so we'll see how that goes. I think It's Tough to Be a Bug is closed down by now, so we'll see what that, or by then, so we'll look at that. And then that night, we're going to go over back to Disney Springs. I think I'm actually going to swing through Hollywood for a bit, though. I haven't really figured out that plan completely yet. It depends on what kind of stuff. If anything changes on May 4th, I'm giving myself room to do that. And then a little bit of a late night over at Disney Springs for some kind of food. Now, I'm not booking anything. Sit down at Disney Springs. I'm going to skip the Morimoto ribs this trip. But I do want to go to that poutine shop really bad. I've been trying to get there multiple trips, and then I'm just never hungry enough when I get there. So I'm trying to make sure I'm hungry enough to eat at the poutine place. Plus, there's some other quick service down there. Wednesday, May 7th, this is a hotel changing day. I'm checking out of All-Star Movies, checking into Beach Club, my favorite deluxe resort. I would rather pay the price of All-Star Movies, especially while I've got a 40% discount with my annual pass. But by the time I booked the extra days, all the cheap rooms are gone. So honestly, I got a pretty good deal. I still got 40% off of Beach Club, so it's not as terrible as it could be. But it turns out, luckily, this worked out in my benefit because May 7th, we're going to start at Epcot because by the time, I have to check out movies by 11 or whatever. They'll do the bag transfer for me. But this way, when I'm done at Epcot, I can just walk back to my hotel, check into my room if I haven't already. And then we're going to, maybe pop back down through and take the monorail, or maybe I don't even have to go back to my room because we're going to head over to Magic Kingdom. And when we get there, I'm just now realizing I may have screwed this up slightly. I may have to rethink this a little bit. Hopefully we get into my room early, or we're going to check into my room late, because I have a 4 p.m. for the Plaza restaurant in Magic Kingdom. Not done that yet. I also have a fireworks pre-party for that night in case I want to maintain things, because that night, here's where I got lucky, is extended hours. I have Magic Kingdom extended hours, and I'm thinking about doing the Premier Pass there. But also they jacked the Premier Pass up. It was already the most expensive one at around $380 for the day, even though it was great. But now it's like starting at $450, and I'm like, ooh, I mean, that's almost 2 lightsaber builds. I think that is, no, it's not quite 2 lightsaber builds, but that's a lot. So it's like, I don't know, maybe I won't. But I get after hours, I get bonus hours, blah, 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 blah. And now luckily we're still in the Beach Club, which is that very easy walk you've seen in my other vlogs, right over to Epcot, because Thursday, May 8th, we're intending to spend the entire day in Epcot. Also, part of me going through Epcot on May 7th is to not have to pay for a minivan and ride the monorail over there, get a couple of drinks on the way, a little more food and garden. Anyways, moving back on to the 8th where we were starting, we're spending the whole day in Epcot. We do have a 2:30 p.m. lunch at the Biergarten. I'm excited to get in there. And then we have a 7:45 p.m. dinner at the La Hacienda de San Angel. So I can cancel the other one if I need to. It might make my life easier. And that night we have our first and maybe last Epcot after hours. So we get to stay at Epcot all the way to 1 a.m. And then I don't have to worry about a ride home because it's a short, like 3 to 5 minute walk right back to my hotel room. That's the best benefit of Beach Club, especially if you love Epcot or, you know, Skyliner. But really it's more Epcot. You can get cheaper if you just love Skyliner. And then Friday, May 9th, I'm going to be checking out, but we are, of course, going back to Batu. I have a 12:20 lunch at Mama Melrose, because theoretically the 9th is its last day. I don't know if I think it's closing on the 10th. It might be closing on the 11th, and the 10th is its last day. But I thought if it is closing on the 10th, if the 9th is the last day, it'd be kind of nice to get in there for the last day and try more of those pizzas and maybe some of the pasta. And then, of course, we got an Oga's Cantina at 2:45. And then we get back to our room, we get stuff shipped. I'm going to make sure my lightsaber stuff gets shipped properly this time. I'm going to check ahead of time, make sure people know what they're doing or what's up, or ship my blades home earlier through somebody. I might even just buy a blade if I feel like I need to keep one and ship the build of blades home sooner with people who know what's up, so I have an opportunity to not do that. And that is what we have right now. So the only other things and what I did miss was I was going to try and get a Spice Road Fireworks Dining package over at Epcot. I wasn't sure I was going to keep it. I'm very much missing the hummus fries at Spice Road. I can still get in there. I just won't get the fireworks seating. But I think that books at a different time. I was thinking because it's a restaurant, I was forgetting in the moment. Because your dining reservations tend to book at 6 a.m. Lightning lanes and stuff book at 7 a.m. But actual like park things, lightsaber builds, things like that, book at either midnight or 3 a.m. I'm still really narrowing down and trying to remember so I can tell y'all. And I think fireworks parties go in that same wave. I know that's true. I don't know if it was midnight. I think it was midnight. I don't think it's 3 a.m. because I'm on the correct coast. And I'm talking all in Eastern time on the East Coast because I'm in Kentucky. Florida's the same time zone. So that's where we're at for the May trip. I mean, I've got about a month and a half, 6 weeks or so. I mean, definitely less than 60 days. So yeah, so that's where we're at. I'll update you, I guess, right before we leave, I think, or while I'm there, you'll find out. Because I know I have a standardized vlog at some point, so you'll find out about the lightning lane choices I did make. Cool. Is that the vacation update? I feel like I was going to add something on that's not Disney related. Mayor and I wouldn't mind going to Chicago, but that's not it. Was there something about Vegas? No. Colorado? No.
What's the question?
I don't know. I feel like I had a slight other vacation update. Oh, well, technically, I know what I was trying to remember. It's not really a vacation update, but it's as pricey as a cheap-ass vacation for us. Cheap-ass for us. I did spend a lot of money. We are going to be on WWE SmackDown! Well, theoretically, we're going to be on. You may have noticed us last summer, because people were like, were you on SmackDown? It's like, yeah. I mean, in the audience, of course, sitting close enough. We are going to be on the TV-facing side. We're going to be row 2, but we might be a little blocked by a ring post. I don't know. I imagine we would show up in some shots, but I don't know if we'll be constantly in the background. But that's going to be very fun. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to do Disney on Ice for my birthday weekend, because it's a different Disney on Ice show this year. Bye. Okay, Oscars are starting up in 10 minutes, so I have to hurry. Let's run through this as best we can. Now, Mary hasn't seen everything. I'll try to keep you up on that. We're going to start backwards. Best sound. We have Amelia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, The Wild Robot, and Wicked. Amelia Perez gets nothing from me. Just keep that in mind.
Sound is like sound effects.
It's all of it now. It's one big category. So sound effects, sound
Jesus.
design. So just sound in general.
Dune?
That's what I'm leaning towards. I think Wicked's great. Complete Unknown, Wild Robot are fine.
Yeah.
Makeup and hairstyling. Amelia Perez, no. The substance, maybe. Wicked, yeah. Different Man, Nosferatu.
I think Wicked just because of all of it.
I wouldn't mind Wicked. I do personally have it between Nosferatu or A Different Man. This is what I would like. This is not what I'm predicting, by the way. And I kind of lean towards A Different Man, honestly.
Yeah, my argument for Wicked over those two is that that's basically makeup for one character and the makeup overall for all the munchkins and humans.
Yeah, that's a little fair.
Okay, so that's also like hair, isn't it?
Yeah, hair and makeup, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I give it to
hairstyles,
Wicked.
fair. I'd be happy if I'm happy for Wicked winning anything that it gets. And Mary has not seen The Substance, but anything that wins is a win for horror and my fandom, so I'm excited for that. Editing, Amelia Perez, Conclave, Wicked, Anora, and The Brutalist. I'm going Wicked because I think the flow of that movie is spectacular. It doesn't drag for a single beat.
Yeah, you know.
Anora a close second, though.
Yeah.
And I think that's more likely to win.
I feel though Wicked because you have musical numbers and stuff.
And just so smooth. Best documentary short subject, she's seen none of them. I did not find Death by Numbers. I saw all other 4. I'm giving it to Incident. I think that was really fascinating. I didn't think I was going to like it at first because it's just a bunch of cop body cam footage of a real time of a post-shooting thing, and I was worried about it being propaganda, but it's actually really well done and really interesting. I think I found that on YouTube or Vimeo, so check that out. It's very good. I might have bought it somewhere. Also, I would be happy if Instruments of a Beating Heart won. That was really charming. That's on YouTube.
That's the Japanese one.
Mm-hmm. Japanese school children trying to be how important it is to them to be in part of a band project. Costume design, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Wicked, or Nosferatu.
Wicked.
I want to give it to Wicked. I'm fine with Nosferatu. I think that's a contender. I think Gladiator 2 is kind of a joke. I liked that movie, but there's nothing stand out in that movie. They just wanted to give Ridley Scott some nod. And Conclave is fine, but it's very real world. And even A Complete Unknown wasn't like they didn't push it as far as they probably could have.
I mean, they did a good job of keeping it in period.
Yeah. Best cinematography, Amelia Perez, Dune Part 2, Maria, Nosferatu, and The Brutalist. I just want to say, I don't know why Maria is nominated for anything. It's one of the most boring movies I've ever seen. It's fine. Nothing stand out in there. It's just so boring. But cinematography, this for me,
I don't think it's going to be Nosferatu.
I'm pulling for Nosferatu. I think that should win. I could see it going to The Brutalist. And Dune would be fine, but I don't think it's going to get it. Animated shorts. Now, we were able to see 3, I believe, out of the 4. And we had to watch Magic Candies. We just watched the trailer. That might have been it, because it's Toei, but it's also Toei, so...
Toei makes it life difficult. Toei likes to make life difficult.
Yeah, so then we have In the Shadows of the Cypress, Wander to Wonder, Yuck, Beautiful Men. This is the season of claymation Wang Doodle.
Like 3?
2 or 3.
2. There's only 2. I'm going to give it to Wander to Wonder.
I can't remember what that's about. I know we just watched it last night.
That was the one where I was going like, is this some sort of weird Borrowers spinoff? That's the children's show with the tiny people.
Oh, yeah. That one's kind of messed up and interesting. I think Yuck is the most charming. Beautiful Men's the most interesting. But I think Shadow of the Cypress, for me, that had the most... I was most engaged with that one. So I think that's where I'm going. Adapted screenplay, Amelia Perez, Sing Sing, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, and Nickel Boys.
I'm going to go with Sing Sing.
I would like Sing Sing to win. I want it to get some wins. And of those, I could see it going to Nickel Boys. Because it wasn't the script I had a problem with. So I think the script was what made me not hate it.
I could see Conclave, maybe.
That is a really strong script, too. That's a good point. That was all writing. Actually, you say that, and now if it's not Sing Sing, I would like it to be Conclave. I'll give you that. Original screenplay, A Real Pain, The Substance, September 5, Anora, and The Brutalist. Love September 5, but the script wasn't its strong point. The filmmaking was. So it's weird this is its only
A
nomination.
real pain.
Well, I'm definitely going A Real Pain. That is such a
Yeah.
great actor's script, and that is a script-based movie. It is so good. The Substance, I would love to fucking see win. I just don't think they're going to let that win anything. And Nora was very, very good. Visual effects, Alien Romulus, Wicked, Dune Part 2, Better Man, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I might have pulled for Better Man because the effects in that are fantastic and all the cloth simulations for all the different costumes.
Yeah.
But Corridor Crew really not twisted my arm, but they helped me understand, yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes kind of does that 100 times over. And then there's like water and fur simulation that looks completely realistic. So I feel like they're going to give it to Dune Part 2 just because it's the way the Academy voters are. They're like, yeah, it was a sci-fi action opus, but it's like the effects weren't really, they're great, but they're not like standout in that movie. And I know they're not supposed to stand out, but you know what I mean? Like,
I would have to give it to Kingdom of Planet of the Apes.
yeah. Again, if you know how this stuff works and what is hard to do,
But my feelings will not be hurt if it is Better Man because
Same.
It's done so well you forget that it's a thing.
Yeah, you really do forget that you're watching a Monkey Man. Alien Romulus is probably, even though I loved that movie, that's like the least deserving because it did have some very cool space simulation stuff, but most of that movie is practical. So, you know. And then like there's one standout for being bad visual effect. It didn't bother me the way it bothers most of the internet. But anyways, best original score, Amelia Perez, Conclave, The Wild Robot, Wicked, or The Brutalist. I'm going for Wild Robot. I would not be upset if The Brutalist, because even though The Brutalist feels like it's literally just this 1 3-note sting, it's really impactful. And I love the music of Wicked, but I don't know the score was that. It might have been good. I'd be okay with
I can't say the
that.
score to any of this stuck with me.
Right.
So I'd go
Maybe
with-
The Wild Robot.
I couldn't hum anything from Wild Robot.
Well,
too.
it's not about humming it, but that's fair.
Well, the thing is, if I can't remember any of it, that's
Well, that's a little bit different than songs. But anyways, we're trying to hurry. So, oh crap. Okay, good. I can back up. Good. I hit the title instead of, oh shoot, it backed. Oh, come on now. We're so close. Are we?
good God.
All right, we just did score. Okay, yeah, we're going to move a little faster. Best documentary feature. Could not find Porcelain War. No Other Land opened the week of right now, and I didn't have time to see it by the time I found out. I think that's supposed to be the winner. Sugarcane seems to be really loved. It's middle of the road for me. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. I hated that because it was a cool story I wanted to follow, but it's impossible to follow because they're so focused on trying to make it feel like freeform jazz that it's like, and you feel like there's time jumps and there's not, and there's black and white and color footage, and you think you're going back in time to something you're not. They do so much text on the screen where you can read half of it and the other half is gone before you can read it. That's like important context to what I'm trying to read and follow the timeline. It pissed me off. Black Box Diaries for me. I think that was really hard watch, but it was fantastic. She didn't watch any of the documentaries. Supporting actor, Guy Pearce, Yuri Borisov, Edward Norton, Kieran Culkin, and Jeremy Strong. Strong contenders here. Guy Pearce is amazing. Yuri's very good with what he had. Edward Norton's very good. Jeremy Strong is fantastic and scary and heartbreaking, even though you hate him. But Kieran Culkin, man.
Yeah.
That was just a masterclass, dude.
I mean, it's a tough field, so.
Yeah, and I would not be upset if Guy Pearce takes it. Supporting actress, we got Zoe Saldana, Felicity Jones, Monica Barbio from A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande, and Isabella Rossellini, who I love, and she was great, but she had like 2 scenes and not a lot to do in that movie. I don't think she should be there. I don't think Zoe Saldana is good. She's good, but not in that movie, because I don't think she had anything to work with. She could not save it. It's so inconsistent because of the writing. Felicity is great, and I would not be upset if she takes it. I would not be upset if Monica takes it, but I really want Ariana Grande to have this. She sold so much of that movie for me.
That's true. I was just like, I would be happy if she won. I think it's going to go to Daisy.
Yeah, oh my God, we got a minute. The Oscars are about to start. Live action short, didn't see Last Ranger. Aline is very, very good. I'm Not a Robot is very, very good. Man Who Cannot Remain Silent, I didn't get to see. And that Anuj annoyed me because it did not have an ending. I'm Not a Robot is great, but I'm going with Aline. I think that was really great. She didn't have a chance to see any of those. We're just going to have to come back to this because we got to go get it turned on. Hi, opening was fantastic. But we're going to get to our first award, which Mary and I haven't had a chance to talk about because it's going to be something acting. It's so dark. I hope I can bring up the light. Maybe we need to put on a dim one down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But let's get a reaction to whatever happens here
With my boys. You're Barisa, where you at?
in a second. Here we go. Come on, Kieran.
Come on,
But
Jared.
Guy would be great. It's so would Jeremy.
Goes to Kieran Culkin.
Nice. Good. Well deserved. I know it's We're trying to work it out. Yeah, awesome. First Oscar win. Yeah, he's great. Oh, he does good speeches too. So we're gonna watch this. Okay, just real quick, Mary and I are trying to run through the rest of these. So international film, obviously Flow, but Girl with the Needle, we'd be fine with as well. Although I'm Still Here was great. Seed of Fig was great. 20 minutes too long. Emilia Perez, fuck that movie. Best original song, fuck that category. Dumbest fucking category.
Do we need to mute the commercial?
No, because we're talking over it. Best director, Coraline for The Substance would be incredible, but I don't think that's going to happen. James Mangold for Complete Unknown, he's done better. Sean Baker for Honora, it is expertly directed as a drama. Fuck the guy from Emilia Perez. And Brady Corbett for The Brutalist. I would love for The Substance. I think it's going to go to The Brutalist.
I would, yeah.
Maybe Honora.
I would like Honora, but
yeah,
3.
I could go with that. Animated feature, Flow.
Flow.
Although, Wild Robot, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, and even Inside Out 2, stacked category, all deserving. But you know they're going to pick Inside Out 2 because they don't think animation's for adults, and they just see Pixar and say, sure. Mm-hmm. Dad liked Culkin's speech. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great. Although at the end, instead of saying, let's get cracking on those kids, I wanted to be like, and Adam Sandler, it looks like we will not be joining your basketball game tonight. We got other plans. Anyways, production design. Conclave, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Nosferatu, The Brutalist. It's got to be Wicked.
Yeah.
But I could see Nosferatu. Or Dune, honestly, in that one.
Yeah, but I would go for Wicked.
Yeah.
Just because of all the practical stuff that they did.
I agree. I think we have like 3 more categories maybe. So, actress. The lead from I'm Still Here was great. They need to give it to Demi Moore in The Substance so we can have more A-list, A-tier actors getting more interested in doing horror projects. Fuck the lady from Emilia Perez. Cynthia Erivo, really deserving, but my God, just imagine how much more intolerable as a person she'll be if she wins it. But does deserve it. Probably going to Mickey Madison. I think a lot of people are saying her for Honora. Although, please give it to Demi. I think that's the real race right there, those two. Best actor, Ray Fiennes was great, but I've seen him do more. Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice is phenomenal. The transformation he goes through across that movie is incredible. I would love for him to win. Timothy Chalamet in Complete Unknown was great. I think he was better in Dune. I don't think he's there yet. I want him to win one, but I don't think he's quite there yet. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Give Coleman Domingo any award he's up for because that man is awesome. But honestly, Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, I think, might be the best one here. That performance was just incredible. Just absolutely incredible.
I think it's going to be a very divisive field.
Speak a little louder for me,
think
please.
it's going. This is why I wanted to mute the commercial.
Well, I don't want you mumble. You're mumbling anyway, so like that's my energy.
I feel like it's going to be very divisive because there's different reasons to.
Could be a split.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you have a pick there?
I can't.
Then I'm going to put you down for Sebastian Stan or Coleman Domingo. All right, best picture. Here we go. Fuck Emilia Perez. The Complete Unknown's fine, but the movie has nothing to say. It's just snapshots of his life. It has no controversy, no angle. Great music, better than I thought. Conclave, great, gripping.
But no.
But yeah, Nickel Boys could not stand. I wanted to know the story more. That's why I'm so frustrated by the choice of the POV thing was so awkward, so awkwardly done. No. I'm Still Here, fantastic. I just don't think it'll win. The Substance, in my heart of hearts, I would kill for The Substance to win, but it's not gonna. Thought we were watching like The Beekeeper 3 or something there. It's an iPhone commercial.
Yeah.
Dune Part 2, great, but amongst this field, no, I still think Wicked really should fucking win. I don't know why nobody's talking about it as a contender. But it's probably coming down.
It's not a serious movie.
I guess, but it's such perfect old school Hollywood filmmaking on every level.
And it's a musical.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything about what Hollywood loves. And Honora and The Brutalist, I think it'll come down to those.
Yeah.
And I think Honora might be taking it.
It'll probably be The Brutalist.
So there you go. That's our hopes and our predictions. Now we can get back to enjoying the show. All right, Animated, get ready for Mary and I to be terribly disappointed and break some shit. Even though everything deserves to win. But come on, Flo.
Come on, Flo.
Flo. Yes! Oh, hell yes! Yes! Oscar's batting 100% so far. It's made on Blender, dude. He made the whole movie on Blender.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to ask what...
And like that style in little bits looks like, I don't know, but like it flows over you in the whole movie. Like, it's so fucking good.
Okay, well that's definitely on my to watch.
Yeah,
list.
highly, because it's also one of those, the more I think about it, the more I just become obsessed with it and love it.
Oh, look.
Oh, the kitty has an Oscar? Oh, that's adorable. Sorry, I didn't kind of cut you, but again, we were like super excited about shorts. But hey, I hoped for Sacred Fate. No, Cypress, Shadow of the Cypress. And it won.
Yeah.
But again, really strong category, except for Magic Candies, because Toho didn't want us to see it.
Yeah.
Toho hates America. Toei hates America. Toei hates.
Toho is your Godzilla.
Toho hates.
Toei's Dragon Ball.
Toho hates Japan. Toei hates America. Costuming. Come on, Wicked, but I'll take Nosferatu.
Yeah. Wicked.
Woo! We're still batting 100%. What the fuck? The shoe's gonna drop at some point. But damn, what is that? 4 or 5
Oh, no,
now?
I left mine at the door.
Was that the 4th or 5th one? Or
I think 5th at least.
then we're still at 100%. Hot damn! Hot damn! Holy moly! Original screenplay. I think I'm gonna get fucked over here, but it's such a strong category, man. A real pain, please. That's the most deserving.
Anora,
That's really middle of the pack, even though it's still great. Like I said, everything in here, great. They're going to give so much more than is deserved to Honora, though, I think. It's great, but it's not as great as a lot of these others.
I said, I'm not angry about it.
Right. I'm just disappointed. Cut to Lithgow face. Mike, I feel like Mike should have it. There it is. Nice. All right. I would love for Sing Sing here. Maybe not a complete unknown. Definitely not Amelia Perez.
goes to Conclave.
Okay.
Conclave
All right.
was
It was solid. Very solid script. I'll give him that one. Thank God it wasn't Amelia Perez.
Because that's one of those things, because of the type of movie it is, it has to have a solid script, otherwise it's just...
Yeah, no, and you're right.
Wah, 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 wah.
And again, it's like I said, it's a little slow in the first third, but once that conclave kicks in, the political intrigue behind it all gets really fascinating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm good with that one. Makeup. Why'd you have to spoil stuff in the substance? Because you have to. The Bill Skarsgård joke was funny.
Yeah.
Don't forget he played the crow. Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! The Substance is a fucking Oscar-winning picture. Fuck yes, Mike. No, I'm the only one here that's seen it, so you don't need to look at them.
I
Fuck
like
them.
The
No, I'm
premise.
just,
I
I'm just
like
fucking.
the premise.
I like the premise. I'm a
I
little
just
disappointed
did
Wicked
not
didn't
have
get
my
it.
legal unlimited while it was out.
Well, I now regret not making Mary watch it. We just ran out of time. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Film editing. Come on, Wicked or Nora or Conclave.
It's gonna be, Oh, really?
Yeah, this has become the darling somehow. I mean, it's a really good movie. I just don't know how it's like the darling.
Because it's fun.
It's kinda- yeah.
But it's serious, more serious than Wicked.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they don't want to give Wicked a lot of things because it's so light, and they're like, it's Oscars, it's supposed to be serious.
Maybe. But you know, Honora's pretty badass too.
Yeah.
Conclave had better editing. Mention Ariana Grande?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I just talked over
Yeah,
it. Supporting actress. Come on, Ariana Grande. But probably somebody else.
Oh, really?
Awful pick. And now that's a fucking bullshit movie as an Oscar-winning movie. Awful fucking pick. I love Zoe Saldana and everything else, but she was terrible in this.
Yeah, I don't get what she's wearing. It
Ridiculous.
almost looks like the top fell off.
Looks like she's hiding a pregnancy. That's a ridiculous fucking win. I knew there'd be at least, hopefully it's the only bullshit win. And it's not Zoe. Love Zoe.
And that's
Not this.
Ariana who's the big...
And even if Ariana didn't win, though she should have, anybody else should have won over this. Terrible fucking pick. Oh, but Wicked.
Wicked.
It's gotta be Wicked.
It's gotta be Wicked.
But I'm not upset with Nosferatu or whatever the fuck else I just said. Conclave, yeah. Again, this is another. Yeah, Ben Stiller bit.
Fantastic bit.
It's still, again, it's just a difficult, strong fucking category.
And the Oscar goes to Wicked.
Yes! Well deserved. Well fucking deserved.
Just the library section.
Oh god, yeah, like all those sets.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, Nosferatu right fucking there, because they built that whole goddamn world. But so did Wicked, and it was, you know, a little more creative,
Yeah.
because it had license to be fair. But
I still need to go see Nosferatu.
that was one of the last ones we caught back on Friday.
I'm pretty
Really
sure
good.
I still have a Betamax of the original.
Just see if you still have access to a reader.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, best original song. Nobody fucking cares. It's a shitty category for Oscars. Way too subjective. Maybe best
Yeah,
soundtrack?
it's a documentary film.
Okay.
Yeah. So, two-time award-winning movie.
Excuse me while I go vomit. For fuck's sake, dude.
Oh god, at least it wasn't the other one.
Yeah, yeah. Or worse, they didn't nominate the sex change one. That would have been horrendous. That would have been just the greatest fucking trolling joke of all time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, the Tyler Perry movie?
No.
Oh.
I see what he did there. Yeah, fucking bullshit category, bullshit Oscar for an absolute bullshit film. And again, Mary and I, we watched, clear open minds. And it was awful. All right, that's cute. All right, come on, Incident. Or the
And your Oscar goes
Japanese
to
children band one.
The only girl in the orchestra.
That's the most basic of all of those. It's fine. It's fine, but there's nothing necessary or that important about it. What she did is important. She was the first woman player in the New York Philharmonic or whatever it is. But it was such a basic standard documentary. They really missed out. Incident was way more powerful. The Heart Girl thing was more powerful. Fuck, even I'm Ready Warden, way more important and powerful. That's a bullshit win. Now, the two of these I could not see, so No Man's Land may take it. Porcelain War looked interesting. Sugarcane's the front runner, but it's basic. Coup d'etat sucked. So I'm really hoping for...
No other land.
Okay. I can't be upset. I don't know. I couldn't see that one. I'm upset that I couldn't fucking see it. I'm extra upset that it turned out I could have seen it if I had looked a day earlier and would have had the time to go.
Oscars, if you see this,
Like you do every year.
it'd be really cool if you had your own streaming service
Yeah.
just for the season, showing just the nominated.
Yeah, just through
stuff.
February.
Yeah.
Charge
But-
premium
yeah.
stream, like you rent it for 24 hours, $30.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Well, do shorts as packages,
Yeah. But just show all the nominees on
Yeah.
one streaming service.
that'd be fucking great. I would pay you a lot of money. I bought all the shorts on Vimeo. I didn't have to. I could have rented them for $4. I paid $10 because I wanted to support filmmakers. Like, if I could do it. So mad. There's always something I don't get to see every year. And the world revolves around me and my movie watching. All right, best sound. Wicked, Dune, those are our tops. Wild Robot would be okay.
Yeah.
Please not Amelia Perez.
And the Oscar goes
He gave it a
to
moment of silence.
Dune Part
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Hey, all the people bitching. Dune's an Oscar-winning movie. Sure, it's one of the, it's not one of the more prestigious Oscars, but an Oscar is an Oscar.
Yeah.
Even if it's a
It can
wiener.
go on the poster.
That's right. So okay, yeah, no, I mean that's a sound extravaganza. So yeah, that's a well won award. So cool. Visual effects.
We're good.
Planet of the Apes.
Come on, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. If it's by people who know what they're
Wicked
fucking
won't
talking
complain.
about.
Okay,
That's like the mid tier on that one. They're not spectacular. They aren't meant to be spectacular.
I mean, honestly, it's standard.
Yeah, it's very good standard, but like the hair simulations alone and that many apes, come on, dude.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Dune's not a terrible win. At least, it's a great movie. Yeah, basic. Although it's funny to me, they showed Alien Romulus, and it's like, best visual effects. Here's all the practical work they did. Oh well.
And here's all the effects that we layered over top of it.
Right, which wasn't really a lot. It's mostly a little sheen here and there. All right. Live action shorts. I saw 3 of them.
I'm not a robot.
Oh, good. Okay, that's my second choice, but it's great. It is.
What was that about?
Well, I don't want to tell on camera because I don't want to spoil things. Let's say this way. Lady working in an office, and it starts off with she can't complete a CAPTCHA.
Oh, okay.
Seems like she's doing it right. And it goes from there. It's short. It's interesting. I think I bought it on Vimeo.
Is it a short movie about, is there enough traffic light in this square?
No, it's definitely something else.
You think you could...
Cinematography, come on, Nosferatu.
Damn goodness.
Must.
All right. That's a reasonable second or third choice. Thank God it wasn't Amelia Perez or even Maria.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the fuck the Brutalist beat out Nosferatu. The more I think about it, actually, now I'm gonna get mad about it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I just disagree with this completely. Brutalist was a very attractive looking film, but it was still pretty fucking standard. Nosferatu was a visual work of art. They actually painted with the light.
Yeah.
I knew it all started off too
No
good.
comment.
It all started off too good. He just hasn't, he's got to see some Wang Doodle, and then he'll be on board with me.
I don't think that the vampire wing duel will do it for Mike.
Shh, I didn't say it was a vampire. Spoilers. Hope everybody already knew. Sorry. Motherfucker, it better not be Amelia Perez. It better be Flo. Or the girl with the needle.
So.
I'm still here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
I'm still here. Again, middle of the pack, but it is a strong category aside from one. That would be my third choice. It is an excellent film, though. I mean, it really was. Very gripping. All right. Can't be too mad about it. Oh, they're playing that Je T'aime song. I don't know if you got that joke in the movie, by the way, but
No.
I'll tell us off camera. Okay, score. Sorry, I almost forgot to get the camera up. The Brutalist just took it. That was my number one pick. I'm good with it. I just said it's very, back when you could come build your dream in America, it's very, I'm going to America to follow my dream. It really does work. Wicked, the more I think about it, the more I love it. Wild Robot was probably my third choice or second.
Bring my any score from it really, so none of them left an impression.
But I mean, that's kind of good. They're not really supposed to. If they stand out too much, they're kind of defeating the purpose.
But Jaws.
Yeah, I should say what I said is in general. Yeah.
And please don't mistake my yawning as commentary.
No, it's just late for Mike. It's getting late.
It is way past my bedtime.
And we still have many. This guy, I'm sorry, but he could cosplay as Gru really well.
Oh, I thought he played Nosferatu.
But his dong's not. Joseph Gordon-Levitt isn't here to say, dong.
For 20 years now, since I was a teenager.
Oh, he's very uncomfortable. He's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I didn't have it. 'Cause
Sebastian, I need Sebastian. Brody probably deserves it the most, but please let it be Coleman.
The Oscar goes
We know it's
to
Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
I came out of that movie saying that he should win because he was absolutely phenomenal in it. Not upset about that in the slightest. Just would have been really awesome to see my man Coleman Domingo because I love that guy. And he's like the most well-dressed man in that whole auditorium. And, but honestly, I think Sebastian Stan gave the most interesting performance because of the transformation throughout that film, which is one of the hardest things to do. Playing a character without too much of an arc, way easier than seeing somebody start in one place and become somebody completely different by the end. Because keeping track of that as you're shooting out of order is maddening. So, congrats, though, Adrian. Congrats. Can we have Predators 2?
Oh.
Predators Reserves. What? Directors.
The Oscar goes to Anora.
Okay. That's what I assumed. That's fine. That's fine. But I was, for a second, I thought Coraline might get it because that had a huge audience pop over everybody. And that would have been spectacular because all those movies, that is by far the most directorial vision directed film. It had a style that worked, and you don't get that from a lot of directors. You can argue that for some of the others, but to a lesser degree. Anora probably has the least amount of style to it. It's just really well done.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it. At least it wasn't fucking Amelia.
Yeah.
Actress, please Demi Moore, please Cynthia, but it's gonna go to Mickey, who deserves it.
And the Oscar,
Or they're gonna piss everybody off and give it to Carla.
Mikey Madison.
All right.
Okay.
Listen, I really liked Anora. It's a really great film. I don't know why they have such a hard-on for it. Compared to everything else, it's kind of a basic film. It's winning so many awards, it's making me like it a little less. Because I think it's like getting too hyped.
Better campaign.
Better campaigning. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And she was great. She really was.
She was.
I liked her more in Scream 5. That's a lie. Because of things she did in that movie, I can't like her that much. But but her speech could be interesting.
Is that lipstick on her collar?
Yes. Somebody kissed her on...
That's on her.
Cool. Best picture. Get ready for me to shrug really hard.
And the Oscar goes to
Anora.
Honora.
Yeah. Again, I really like the movie. I just think it's split votes or whatever it is.
They're running down the aisle.
It's like over. It's just it's overwinning. It's like overhyping it. It's really good. It's not that good. It's not better than Substance. It's not better than Wicked. It's all subjective, obviously. I don't know. I would even say The Brutalist is a better choice here. Dune 2 is a better choice here. This really is like middle of the pack movie for me. And I don't want to sound like I'm hating on it because I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm just like, man, this.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, but it's not that special.
What the fuck
Oh, well.
is she wearing?
There's the Oscars.
Yes.
It was not terrible. Could have been worse.
Like
Could have been better.
corset top on.
Of course
Still
it
can't
came
believe.
off. Yeah.
Still can't believe Amelia Perez won too. Okay, so on the go movie reviews because we're out of time to shoot them at the house. We saw I'm Still Here. We actually went to a different theater. Went to Cinemark. Hate to admit, their seats are nicer. Mary just blatantly told
I did.
our manager buddy at Regal. He was at Comic Con, which by the way we didn't film that much. We only went for one day. But she's just like, I gotta. You got a problem? Or well, you said something pretty aggressive. Yeah, you were kind of aggressive about it. It's like, y'all need to get better seats. I'm like, and I'm over here like, their seats are all right. They're just not as good.
I think I said, when are you planning on refurbishing your seats?
I feel like you were a little harsher than that. Anyways,
You would.
anyways, it was very nice. Took in half a bottle of wine, which I do like about Cinemark. Ooh. There we go. So, movie was great. It's never dull. It doesn't drag. It's very tense. It's a sad reflection of possibilities in our future in this country. How, fascism can just slowly creep in, and before you know it, it's at your door. Is kind of essentially what that movie is about. Excellent performances. As we know now, and I guess this comes after our Oscar watch. As we know now, it won Best Foreign Film over Flow, which is bullshit. Nothing should beat Flow ever in any category.
Nah.
But it was still a great movie. I'm really glad we saw it. And really touching, particularly by the end. I like what they do at the end of it. Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts on that one?
Did you mention it's based on a real story?
Was it? Okay, no, I didn't. But yeah.
They showed us pictures of the actual people at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. That's right. That's it. I forgot about that. It's been a minute since we saw it, so. But yeah, it was a real good time.
I don't know if I'd say it's a good time.
Well, I mean, it's a good time in terms of I'm glad I spent my time watching that movie.
Okay.
There we go. Let's move on. Nosferatu. Beautiful. Should have won cinematography. That was an absolute sham that it did not win cinematography because it's gorgeously shot. I can't remember off the top of my head. They know as they just saw it in the video. But everybody in it is fantastic. The makeup in it's fantastic. Great performances. We know the story. I've seen the story many, many times, including the original silent film and all that. And I think it's a great version of it. I wish I had been able to see it when it first came out, though, so I could have experienced Bill Skarsgård's look before having it spoiled all over the internet. But, that is what it is. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm not driving. But yeah, okay, I need you to stay with me on the review here. I know I got a little distracted and started it, but again, it's kind of slow and quiet, but that's Eggers. Egger.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
And some of the visuals are fantastic too. So, yeah, really good time. We're gonna say that about all of them. And then a complete unknown. See, now Mary is washed out of this part of the review.
As I should be.
She's a complete unknown. Mary did not have a good time.
Actually, I had a good time if you think sleep's a good time.
Yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot more than she did. More than I thought I would, because I didn't know we'd be going a lot more on Bob Dylan's folk side of things.
You didn't know anything about this, did you?
Not really. I mean, I knew about the switch to electric guitar and stuff, mostly because it was reminded to me in the trailer. But I did really, really like this movie. I thought Chalamet was fantastic in the role. I would have been happy if he had won. I don't know that he was my pick. I think Adrian Brody was my pick, and he did win. But Although now after his speech, I regret Adrian Brody winning. He still hasn't wrapped it up. But I will say the couple of issues I do have with The Complete Unknown, I realized after, is it didn't have anything to say. It didn't really have a point. It was really just like, Post-it notes, cliff notes of like, here's some beats in Bob Dylan's life. It didn't really play into the controversy of the moving to electric guitar or, how his music got politicized or any of that stuff. It really had nothing to say. It had like, and it didn't even need to have a point per se, like it didn't have to have a message, but it just really didn't have anything to say. It was just kind of there. I mean, everybody's great in it. The music was really nice, but oh yeah, that's a few cops. They even got the undercover guys out there. So yeah, I'm not surprised it didn't win. I'm not really sure it deserved its nomination outside of, Chalamet as Dylan. And the lady that played Joan Baez was pretty great too, so. And I got some chills when they started harmonizing for the first time. But ultimately, glad I saw it. Maybe not so much.
I knew it was not going to be my jam.
And you know what it was? What I think it was?
What?
I think it was a good time. All right. And you know what? Let's do one more. Cobra Kai Never Dies. Season 6, Part 3, :18, Chapter 34, page 82, verse 1, line 3.
Really?
Yes, really. Listen, we're not going to go deep into it, but yes, like everybody was saying, it was a pitch perfect ending.
Yeah.
It was a great time, a lot of emotions. They wrapped up pretty much every single beat that needed to be wrapped up. I would have been a lot sadder that it was over if I didn't know we were still going to sort of continue the story in the new Karate Kid movie. Obviously, it's going to be just the Danielson story, the LaRusso side. But, because I don't think... Because they wrapped up Johnny's stuff so well, he doesn't need to be in that movie, even though I hope we see more Johnny in the future, somehow. Actually, I think William Zabka, I saw somebody make a post about this, and I wholeheartedly agree. I think if MCU is looking for a Johnny Cage? No.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but what's Ghost Rider's name? That version. Johnny Storm? No, that's Fantastic Four. Are you sure it's not Johnny Cage? Maybe I'm thinking because Nick Cage. Anyways,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking is Nick Cage. I'm like,
he would be a great Ghost Rider. But yeah, no, he was great in it. All the kids got just the right amount of stuff. The action was exciting. The callbacks, the montage to the famous song is so perfectly 80s. The stuff with Kreese and Silver was ridiculously great in the way that the show should be. And it was just a great final 3 episodes particularly. All 5 of those last episodes were great. But that last 3 episode run was phenomenal. And this kind of silly little show that started out as like everybody being like, what? They're doing a Cobra Kai show? They're going to sequel Karate Kid 20, 30 years later? What? And it was a YouTube show when they were starting to try and do shows. Everyone's like, what? And here we are 6 seasons, however many years later, absolutely adoring it. And it absolutely should be a really fun rewatch.
Are we talking spoilers at all?
No.
Okay. Because I'm not going to say this is a spoiler. It just as
louder.
I realized at some point I kind of forgot the show was called Cobra Kai.
That's fair.
And because of how the dojo situation had turned out.
Yeah.
And then by the end I was like, oh yeah, this totally makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah. No, it all made sense. I think it all.
It all made sense. It's just that I kind of forgot. So I was like, oh yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah, and I think some people. That didn't love it as much were probably hurt by it being broken into 6 or 3 sections the final season. I have a feeling if you sit down and watch that whole season in one go, it's going to play out a lot more smoothly. I think some people just in the middle section were like, what are we doing? But it all pays off, so I think it was great. I just loved it. It was so cool. I'm glad we get some more. So there we go. Cobra Kai never dies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to fix my hair. Welcome to Mickey 17. Now, I know you may not be familiar, but I've seen the whole franchise, and honestly, I still think Mickey 13 is by far the best of this franchise. Listen, at least it was better than the typical joke, wasn't it? I mean, at least I took it slightly different than I haven't seen Mickey 1 through 16. that I would have made if I didn't have this shirt to make that joke. Listen, Mickey 17, fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Is it Bong Joon-ho?
Might be. And I just heard eat bits.
Hold on, we got kitty putty problems. I'll look this up while we're...
Guys, Jack.
Is he on the bed messing with her? He don't usually mess with her on the bed, or did she get down? She must have gotten down. Director of the movie Mickey 17.
According to Wikipedia, Mickey 17.
I had it.
2025
Bong
science
Joon-ho.
fiction black comedy film written.
Love this guy. Parasite's amazing. The Host is amazing. We have not seen Snowpiercer or Mother. I know. We need to get there. And we haven't seen Okja. What the hell? Well, hold on. What? How many? Maybe we've barely seen his stuff, but I loved Parasite and I loved The Host. I believe Mary did too. Not so much The Host. She enjoyed it, but we were talking about it on the way home, and I was like, well, she's like, what's the plot of that? I'm like, it's a kaiju movie. I don't know how to tell you the plot other than that. It's just characters you're invested in. But what else did he make? Oh, More Like This. I was like, he made The Monkey? He's a cheeky chick. Where the hell's the director of film? IMDb, you used to be very...
It's so full of freaking ads and crap.
Yeah, and then like the layout is weird too. I guess I'm on the Mickey 17 page. I need to go to the director page. Okay. Yeah, it used to be so much stuff. Okay, we didn't see Snowpiercer yet. We will. Parasite, loved it. Okja, we need to see. Mother, we haven't seen yet. There's more. Why are you not giving me all of them? Come on, just what? Let's try this again. Mickey 17, Snowpiercer, the TV series, Parasite, Okja, Sea Fog as a screenplay. Oh, the original Snowpiercer, I think he just did the screenplay. And Mother, he just did the screen. No, this can't be right. Oh, I'm looking in writer. Oh, God. Why? He's known for being a director more than anything. Why would director be at the bottom of the list? Okay, let's try this. Mickey 17, fantastic. Parasite, fantastic. Okja, we need to see. Snowpiercer, we need to see. Mother, we need to see. Tokyo, we need to see. The Host was fantastic. Influenza was a short. Wow, we have seen less of his movies than we have seen. Memoirs of a Murderer. I bought it. We haven't watched it yet. Barking Dogs Never Bite. We got some other shorts too. Anyways, Mickey 17 was awesome. Went with Mary, took my dad. He's read the book. He loved the book. He loved the movie. We loved the movie. We don't know the book. Robert Pattinson, fucking phenomenal. I think it's going to be screwed over Oscars next year because it's way too early in the Oscars cycle. Stephen Yeun, phenomenal. All the characters and actors in this. Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette, phenomenal. Everybody in this is giving a grade A pitch perfect performance. It is a wonderful, big spectacle, good, hard sci-fi movie in the sense that it does what great sci-fi does, which is gives you philosophical thoughts and questions. Because it definitely has those. It has some answers. It doesn't have answers for other things. It lets you think for yourself. It does not hold your hand. But it also gives some fun comedy and just a really good time. And even though it's a big budget spectacle movie, it still feels like it is an auteur indie filmmaker making something unique and special. And I will say this, and then finally let Mary give some thoughts. If you're one of those people that I see online that complains about Hollywood only makes cape shit and remakes, then go see this movie or shut the fuck up. Because you're the problem. This is a completely original idea. I mean, it's got elements of things we've seen in other movies, but the way the story is put together, the way it's presented, the way it's made, this is absolutely an original film. And plenty of people turned out to it, but because of its budget, not as many people should. Not that that matters, but I'm not going to open that kind of can of worms. I'm just glad to see more and more people online starting to ask, why does everybody care about box office so much? Because for the most part, none of us need to. You know, the movie, people were paid, the movie was made, we got to enjoy it. That's what matters. Art and its success. The success of art is not judged by its financial success. It's not. The business of movies, perhaps, but not the actual artistry. Take it away, boys. Take her away, toys. Where's my
I was just thinking about that, why people care about the box office.
You shouldn't see that yet.
And I wonder if it's one of those, that's like almost like a confirmation bias. It's like, I saw it, I thought it was cool. And look, all these other people saw it and thought it was cool too.
Yeah, but I mean, just
Again,
because
there's
people
some
saw it
examples.
doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
see what you're saying, but I was explaining it's like if that's your way of thinking, you're wrong because just because people bought a ticket and saw it doesn't mean they liked it or disliked it.
Yeah. But I do feel like that might be a psychological underpinning.
I had a lot of people argue that it's like, well, you know, we want to make sure movies like this succeed. We get more movies, or these actors are going to keep getting hired. Robert Pattinson's going to keep getting hired. Mark Ruffalo's going to keep getting hired. Toni Collette's going to keep getting hired. Steven Yeun's going to keep getting hired. Bong Joon-ho is going to keep getting hired.
Although there are some actors that there are some complete failures that have ended careers, but not in this movie.
Yeah. But I mean, again, that's not solely because of box office. It's because the movie was not great or they weren't great in it. But what do you think about the movie?
You pretty much already said everything.
Yeah, but you have to explain your thoughts. They can't match mine. My thoughts are so unique and interesting and superior to everyone else's. You have to have different thoughts.
So it was sci-fi. It was sci-fi, and it was dark comedy, and it was fun, and I liked it. And the critters looked like Omu.
The critters were adorable. They're kind of a little gross, but not incredibly gross. And that's not a spoiler because it comes up pretty early in the movie.
They're in the trailers.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It does kind of do the thing.
They're not quite so ugly. They're cute, but they're kind of so ugly. They're cute.
They can be. It really rides that line beautifully.
Yeah.
They can be cute. They can be horrifying. They can be everything in between.
Actually, they're a cross between Omu and the brain bug from Starship
Ooh,
Troopers.
Starship Troopers Brain Bug. Yeah, there's a bit of that going on too. But yeah, no, I love the story. It unfolds in very interesting ways. It goes some places you don't expect it to. But mostly, it is just a performance. What's the word? It's worth seeing for Robert Pattinson's performance. Like the subtleties he brings, because obviously the concept of the movie, he's cloned and stuff, and he comes back each time. He comes back a little different, and I think that's kind of interesting. Like you can see it's the same guy, but there's just certain imperfections each time that are different, and I think that makes it really interesting.
I feel like one of them's channeling Bruce Wayne.
I'm trying to remember Bruce Wayne.
Well,
maybe. I assume you mean Adam West.
No, his Bruce Wayne.
Oh, his. Well, okay, I know what you're thinking. It's anger. It's not his Bruce Wayne. I did not get his Bruce Wayne out of that. I was wondering if I would, but he really did give me something different. And I wish I could remember who he said he used this famous actor's voice as an inspiration for Mickey 17. Because the voice is very unique and specific. And it really, really works. Like, you feel kind of the nerdiness of that character. And it's just neat. And again, without spoiling too much, because this is very beginning of the movie. Very beginning. It's not a big deal. But Mary and I have been making a joke a lot lately. A classic trope of a joke, okay? It's not like we've made it up. I'm not saying that. But we've been in the mood to make a lot of jokes about this lately. But it does have that, well, I guess you're wondering how I got here kind of start. They don't do exactly that. But that thought crossed my mind and made me giggle because we've been making that joke about things so much lately.
Been 4 years earlier.
Right, yeah. It's not a problem here. This does have some parallels to our current culture. I don't know that it was intentional because I know that came from the book and everything. Maybe it was played a little more into it. That's probably going to rub some people the wrong way, but Jesus Christ, learn to laugh at yourselves. Trust me, I can laugh at myself. Don't think I don't. I know how ridiculous I can be too. But just don't be afraid to see explorations of yourself. I can laugh at myself too. I can laugh at myself too. I know I'm very ridiculous. I'm very ridiculous and a big old nerd. And wow, this is working. I'm such a dork. I'm like the dorkiest nerd ever. Oh my God, that's how you get women to kiss you. It's not even a lie. It's just be confident in who you are. Ladies like confidence. They also like to be b-boys and do rap pose cover. Here, all my drinks are kicking in. I don't know what to tell you about this without spoiling it. It was a great time. You should really go see it. We saw it in IMAX. It works in IMAX. And I've seen some people complain about why would you spend this much money on a movie like this? It's like, well, you couldn't make this movie and make it as great as it is without spending that kind of money. Because it does. I think that's what's my most interesting thing about it for me, was that it feels like a grounded small budget independent film, but it has this grandiose spectacle, and they don't feel disconnected. It all feels right together.
Right.
And I think that's one of the really cool, unique things about it. And I wish more people would support it, because it made a decent amount of money opening weekend. But everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's a failure. It's like, well, financially maybe it might be a little bit, but artistically, not at all.
It might, if they give it a chance, it might be a movie that actually picks up as word of mouth gets out.
That's a good point. Yep.
Yeah.
It could have legs if they don't panic like Warner Brothers always does and kick it to streaming too soon. And try a little word of mouth campaign. They should do the thing where they have people coming out of the theater and be like, oh my God, it was a wild time. Blah, blah, blah. Get some of those trailers out. Give it a few weeks. But I don't know.
When's the last time you actually saw one of those?
That's what I was going to say. It's been a minute. The modern equivalent of that is doing the night vision of the people reacting to the screen. You see a lot for horror films. But you're right. I don't really see the people coming out of the theater like, wow, that movie was wild, man, in front of the big poster or whatever.
I feel like that has become the domain of people who just post shorts.
I was going to say, yeah, you're right. It's YouTuber culture now. I guess is what it is. And that's technically what we're doing, except we bury it in a long-ass vlog.
And I've been trying to talk them into doing more shorts.
Yeah.
This is especially for movie reviews.
It's so much more text and stuff that I have to add. I can do one grouping of text. If I was chasing the algorithm, if I was chasing views, yes.
Yeah,
but I'm not chasing that. That's not what I do.
If you just see a movie that you're very passionate about and you want to see, you might consider helping it out.
Once in a while I've done that, but I do that with much smaller productions. Like Stream. Some of those things that are only going to be in the theater for a day or two, unfortunately, because they're Fathom events or whatever. If I really love it, I do that. But it's a lot. I don't have a good system for that. But listen, loved this movie. You should see this movie if it looked at all good to you. If you like Robert Pattinson at all, which you should, because the dude is a phenomenal actor. Check it out. And now I want to go watch The Batman. But first, I want to finish my New Game Plus of The Last of Us 2, but I've got a couple days, and then I need to start.
What is Patterson's Batman name? Like we have Batflick?
Oh, it's
Is it
Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Bat! Bag!
Oh God. They're not going to get that.
Well, the Comic Con is in here. After this, though. Maybe it'll make sense later. I think we might mention it in the Comic Con stuff. A little bit of Comic Con stuff. All right. Listen, Mary's got to go to work. I have a couple more segments to do, and I got to finish this. And it's like maybe deck party weather, but I also want to finish my video game, but also got to get this uploaded because the internet's still shit, and I need time to call Spectrum and be like, what did you do to my uploads? Why am I back on this Neanderthal caveman 20 to 40 meg upload speed that is ass? You gave me over 600 megs upload for months, and I'm still paying for that. I'm looking at my bill. It says that's the plan I have. Where's my upload speed? And then nobody else has complained about it anywhere near here. And then I thought, yeah, I'm probably the only guy within a few miles that is daily posting long form 4K YouTube videos. So.
Okay. Speaking of long form.
What's up, y'all? Eric 18 here. I'm old enough to smoke. Which is good, because she's smoking. What's up, lady? What are y'all doing here? Get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. It's Comic-Con time. It's the Thursday preview day, the only day we're actually coming this year. It was cheaper, and we really only care about the vendors, really, so we have too much going on. So I'm not going to do a whole walkthrough or whatever, but I'll film little bits maybe of it this year. It's probably pretty much the same as every year. Gonna get some blind bag dice, hopefully. We gotta pick up our tickets, that's what this line is. It's just open for people though, so it should go pretty quick. Probably film a little more of the convention. We've already walked the entire floor and the secondary vendors area. Mary's bought a bunch of stuff. I bought a box of Lorcana, that was a good deal. We're still gonna get some dice and mystery bags or whatever. I might buy an album, and I'm still trying to see what else we can get. We've got about an hour and 15, or probably an hour and 10 right now. So we're just trying to make a quicker run back through. And Mary's gonna stop again. It's almost 10, so it's basically closed. We got some. Hey, Will. Hi, Will. Our buddy Will from Regal. They had a booth out here, which is pretty cool. What was I gonna say? Writing on Pops. Hopefully he sees my message. I'm wondering if I should call him because he hasn't seen it. And we'll show you what we got when we got home. I can do it. I'm not done vlogging. I just wanted to wrap up the. That's all you're getting at Comic Con this year. We didn't really do much, but we took our time. We got to walk the floor twice, see some friends, buy some cool stuff. I was such a good boy, although I really regret not buying the Pedro Pascal thing now, pillowcase. I mean, I'm just not going to say anything about it. It's not like you couldn't like ask somebody if they want to give me a birthday gift or something. But all right, that's it from Comic Con. We'll show you what we got in a little bit, and we'll probably open some things because we definitely got some blind dice bags. Comic Con haul, Lexington, Thursday only this time, but that's fine. I think we did a pretty good job. I got these bananas. Nothing. I thought it. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was working on
So,
my stuff out.
I got one album. Very excited about this. Operation Ivy Hectic EP. From the 2012 reissue. Love me some Op Ivy. It is just an EP, but it's pretty sweet. We got a new game to try from the people who made Unstable Unicorns. Here to slay. Do this for game night. My pizza's about to come out of the oven, so I'm gonna have to go grab that. I got a box of Lorcana Shimmering Skies because I'm still missing quite a few cards from that set, and this is a really good price on it. And then Mary and I made a split deal, although you didn't really pay me back for all of it, but I'm only gonna give you poop about it. Because I paid with a card that was tax.
Oh.
It's all right. I'm just gonna give you guff, but I'm not actually gonna ask you for the $15. We got 2 each of the $100 mystery bags. We'll unbox those later in this video. That's all I bought. I was actually a pretty good boy. There's a lot of things I wanted to buy, like the Pedro Pascal pillow case and some other albums and some Dragon Stars, and there was a bunch of stuff, but I was a really good boy. Mary, on the other hand.
Hi. I bought a bunch of little shit.
What would you like to show first? I got 25 seconds before I gotta grab my pizza.
Why don't you go ahead and cut and then...
I wasn't actually gonna cut. I was just gonna...
You weren't gonna cut?
I was gonna leave. I'm gonna show him the pizza. I got leftover pizza. I'm warming up in the oven.
I should start?
I don't know. Here, show him your bags. Mm-hmm. So she got 2 bags too. She's hoping for lighter dice. Show him the Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
The statue.
So it's like, I know I don't have this one because...
Yeah.
Vegeta in civilian clothes.
Yeah.
End of Z Vegeta, I believe.
Very cool. All right, I'll be right back. Let's show him the pizza. Eric, be careful. Don't show no addresses because I did not clear addresses over here. I just literally had 3... Echo, dismiss. I had 3 slices of leftover pizza left, so I have now discovered that $3.75 in the oven for 15 minutes, and it tastes almost store fresh again. Wrong button. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like real pizza. Because it is real pizza. Okay, it's gonna need to cool for just a second anyways.
I think that's when Trunks leaves at the end of the Cell arc.
But it's pretty cool.
And I got a bunch of pins from our friend Nick.
Yeah, Nick Brown. Y'all know Nick Brown, former DMNer,
Yeah,
movie
so
producer
got a bunch
extraordinaire.
of Has-Been Hotel and Sailor Jupiter.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
We got this from our friend Deb. It's her last con, or at least her last...
As a vendor.
Yeah. She can't do the multi-day cons anymore.
You also know Deb from Drunken Movie Night?
Mm-hmm. But it's just it's the little guy. He has magnetic hands, so you can hang him onto things.
Nice.
And you got little postable wings, and you can move the legs. And then I got these nifty... I really like this artist. They make cat versions of things.
Yeah, we bought a lot of the art that we've still not hung, which is why we try not to buy art.
So I got magnets, which is my workaround.
And at least she puts up the magnets, you know.
Yes.
So.
Oh, Jack moved it. Okay. I can see Jack dressing up.
Mm-hmm. His Halloween costume.
And then Aaron as
Vigo the Carpathian.
Yes.
I'm trying to work around the glare. Sorry. Every time I moved, you moved, and then I caught the glare
again. And then
again.
we have hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
And it's Jackety Bid Aaron.
Yeah.
Napoleon's hanging out in his man cave, wetting food. Like you do. That's what you have it right here. I'll show him.
That's EWA cats. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to show him the card there. In case you're interested.
And then I got a bunch of toys.
I thought that was extra dice.
No.
Did you attack my coat sleeve? Oh no, Aaron's over there with them. Are you picking them up? Capybara.
Capybara is Flo.
Flo.
And they also had a jackalope. And these two came from my friend Jeremy, his wife Chisa, and I can't remember. Was it Blackwing? I think is the name of their outfit.
Sorry, Sins. I don't know.
And then the rest of these, I can't remember where I got them from. I got Turtle.
So many times stopped at different places of all the 3D printing. So yeah, these came from a lot of places.
Bat, so cute. I love the iridescent colors. I got a toad with a toadstool.
Aw, cool. It's like a penis.
And then I got
Sebastian.
a crab, yeah. I almost got a blue version, but I kind of like the orange version. I didn't want everything to be in the same color scheme.
That's true. He will stand out amongst the colors.
And then I got this big boy.
Ooh, you got a deal on that because it was like the last one, the bamboo?
Bamboo, yes. It's bamboo. It's a bamboo dragon.
And there was some really other cool stuff too. There's this one place, they had these awesome statues and masks and helmets. They had a life-size battle droid.
That's where I got these two from.
Yeah. They had like a life-size pit droid that looked like you could remote control it somehow.
Yeah, it did have a remote control.
Yeah, they had
I saw it move occasionally.
they had a buzz droid. Like, it was really cool. If I had the kind of money for that stuff, I would have been into it. I also love the idea of how the look my dad would have given me if he pulls up in front of Rep Arena to pick us up and I'm standing there with a life-size battle droid to take home.
Roger.
Roger. Oh, I just got promoted. Look at Mary's mohawk. And of course, you got 2 bags as well because they were buy one get one free, or buy 3 get 1 free. So we just split the cost, and we'll mostly split the cost.
Yeah, at least I paid you back right away.
Oh, I know. No, I'm mostly giving you poops. And that is our haul. We will probably open these bags later in the video. I don't know that we're doing it tonight though, because Mary got to get cracking here soon.
But Mary would like to get into these sooner rather than later.
Oh, like tomorrow. I'm saying like tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do some unboxings tomorrow. We can do that. We'll do some Disney pens. We'll run through that. Okay, bye. As promised, Mary and I are going to open up our DDZs. I don't know. I assume the lady would like to go first. These are the 2 that she picked out. These are the 2 that I picked out.
I'm hoping for a hollow middle dice.
I don't have any hopes for anything except some cool ones that I don't have. Probably getting the same stuff we got last year in terms of wristband, pin, lanyard would be my guess.
Yeah. So these both feel about the same weight.
Yeah, I definitely got a lighter and a heavier one myself.
Yeah, I found I don't like the stone ones and the Jesus Christ. I might need scissors.
Hold on, we got a kitty around the feet. I didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need scissors. Or the solid metal ones because they're just so heavy.
I like all of them because it's more about pretty for me. I mean, I barely use any of these dice. I always look for excuses for us to play games that involve even a die so I can bring one down and use it.
Oh, the other thing is the 2 stone sets that I got were very dark colored, kind of bland looking.
Oh yeah, the mystery ones, yeah. You never know what we're going to get. Well, don't look into the bag.
I only got velvet pouches.
Oh, that's a good sign. Or maybe we did last time, I don't remember.
So...
That's probably a really good one, but...
No, actually, these are the...
No, that's some acrylic.
Yeah, these are the cheap ones.
Those are kind of nice. I think I got that exact set last year as one of mine, because I remember they kind of look fiery and flamey.
Yeah, they're kind of pretty.
I do like. We'll look at my photo while we're waiting.
Oh, I like these. These are my jam.
Yeah, that's very Mary's jam.
These are pretty.
So pretty. Like me.
And then actually, that's all that was in that little bag. Let's see. I got a sticker. Oh, that's kind of a cool sticker.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
I like that. I like Egyptian stuff.
So we're actually getting some other interesting things in here this year.
And here's a wristband.
Or maybe Mary just got a really cool one.
Now, this is more closer to what we got last year.
Yeah, we definitely got some of those. Though I don't recall if we got a barred one.
And there's the lanyards. I think, are these the same lanyards? No, I think these might be different.
You pulled your pin out, by the way, down there, too, just so you know.
Oh, Sasquatch.
Oh.
Yes, the Sasquatch seems to be very popular all of a sudden.
Well, that's kind of cool.
And then get the pin. The pin is a dragon on a sword.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That looks familiar, though. I wonder if we got that one last time.
I don't remember.
It just looks familiar. I don't remember specifically what pin we got.
Oh, there's another pin.
Ooh, double
No,
pins.
we definitely got like stuff like this last year.
Yeah, I
The
don't know
little
if we
cleric
got that one,
dice.
but- don't know if you got that one specifically, but yeah, definitely got stuff like that. What the hell is this?
Okay,
one?
this is gonna be the nice dice.
Nice. Did you
Did I
get hollows?
no,
Oh,
I
you got gel.
no. These are like liquid filled.
That's what I
ones.
meant. I said gel,
Here,
but I
let
meant
me-
liquid.
Now these deserve to be pulled out so you can give her a look.
Yeah, absolutely. Buys me more time to try and find this photo I had up yesterday, and I don't know where it is now.
Yeah, these are like the liquid filled ones. I think. Let
I
me.
think so.
Oh no, no, these are solid, but it has a dragon's egg in the middle of it.
Okay, yeah.
So-
that's pretty cool.
I'm trying to see if I can. It's really hard to get on camera here.
And
You can kind of see the scales on the egg. And that's the bottom, the one, and the top is 20.
And I am correct, that first set she pulled out, I do have that set.
But and I think they're all like that.
Yeah, they all have
At
that. Like,
various sizes.
one frosted and then eggs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you see better in here because this is the flat side.
Right. They had some out there they're selling individually. Because, of course, they sell a lot of these individually.
Thickest.
But they had some
Unfortunately, if I
little
bring
little skulls in them. That's too close. You're
yeah.
just too close to the camera. You can't be, it has a minimum focusing distance.
Yeah, it's just really hard to see. But it's,
Oh, here we go.
okay.
Swap to the 3X and then...
All right, so
Actually, hold that back up. Let me see something. I think I can do this and then actually just bring you back and forth. I guess it's a 2X on here. There we go. Well, I mean, look at the shot so you can see if it's... Because you can hold it further away as I'm zooming in more.
oh, okay, okay, there you go. So I think you can see the scales there.
Cool.
Okay,
All right. Whoop.
I got one more.
Oh, God, you got the mother load here.
Well, we did get the expensive one. And
Yeah.
Ooh. Actually, I love these.
I think I got that set last year.
I think you might have. See, this is a 12-sider. Well,
If not, I got very similar. My photo.
you might have gotten a slightly different color scheme, maybe.
I was just saying my photo seems to be. My photo doesn't represent.
I know
the
you
color
got the
remember.
Haunted Mansion.
Right, but I mean, I think it's.
Yeah,
Kinda that.
yeah. It's.
But I think
don't
mine are
think so.
brass. I think what you're looking at is just the way the light caught it in my photo. So I think I got those. But I'm glad you got a set and it's hollow and it's something you dig and you can actually see the letters, maybe
Yeah.
not easy. I mean the numbers, maybe not
Yeah.
easily, but
And if you have, let me just get a second one out so they can hear what it sounds like if you. Why these are individually.
because they don't want them scraping up on themselves. Yeah. Jingle jangle.
Actually, these aren't as jingly. They're more clacky.
Yeah. That's probably because they're not as. They have a lot more surface area
Maybe.
than some of the other ones. Well, maybe you get another cool hollow one in there that makes the cool sound.
Okay.
But those are pretty, and you seem to like them, so
I'll let you go.
I'll do my heavy one first. And I suddenly see what you mean. That was hard to get started. I think we're being swarmed by putties too right now.
They think it's a certain time.
Oh yeah, I got a sticker. Ooh.
Oh, 2 displacers in love.
Oh, that's because I love you. You get to have that.
Okay.
Because I can tell you really like it. I really like it too,
It's
but
adorable.
it is. I think. Oh, I got 2 cloth bags in mine.
Yeah, well, so did I.
Oh, I thought you just had them all in one. That makes sense. All right, I'll just set them aside. I'll come back to them. Let's do the big pin. Oh. Fortune giveth and taketh away. Oh, that's kind of cool. Crit 1 and a crit 20 with the devil and angel wings sort of idea. I like that. That's pretty nice. And then I got, ooh, I love the tiny pin. I might have to give that up to Mike, though.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, I really like it, but I think that would be something he would really appreciate.
Who knows when I get
Yeah, right? And the pin is actually coming out beyond the back, so I got to be careful not to stab myself.
Oh, that's no way, no.
Yeah. And we got a druid. And here's my lanyard. Just the
Yeah,
basic.
Yours is different from mine.
Yeah, they do different lanyards. It's not the same one in every bag.
I think last year they were all pretty much this Tiamat design.
I have a loose die in here.
You have a new stay?
I'm gonna save that for the end and see. So that's the heavier bag. Here's the lighter. Well, that might be the fancier ones. Heavier bag probably because it has more in it. Oh, nope. Ooh, it's just like what Mary got, but slightly greenish.
Yeah. And actually, since they're all loose in there, you can.
Yeah, why are mine all loose and yours were individually bagged? What's that about?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you mean about clackety clangy. They're nice though. I don't mind them. I was hoping for something a little more different than normal, but I also didn't mean to get into the good stuff. We'll save that. That's very heavy. That might be stone or something. Let's go into the acrylics.
Those are pretty.
No, it's not what you just got, but yeah, those are nice. I like those. I can get down with that. Oh, am I in the wrong bag? I'm in the wrong bag. Okay, there we go. I only got 2 acrylics. Oh, those are okay. I like the green. I just wish it had a little more of the green. It's more clear in real life, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that. And then I got, these.
No, those are the solid metal.
These are nice. I like this. I like this color scheme.
So what color are they? I can't tell.
Kind of a gold with like a navy blue interior, inside.
Is it navy blue or black?
It's a blue. It has a little color to it. It's not. That's why I went with a navy blue. It's not like, your baby boy blue. You can really see it in the camera.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and they're, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like that a lot. Except that I threw a 1. So dice jail.
They actually sold tiny dice jails, and I was so tempted.
I was gonna say, I'm really surprised you did not buy one.
If I was actually playing right now,
Yeah.
I probably would have.
Because they were only like $10, John. They weren't that pricey.
I know.
And now let's see what my exclusive bonus dice is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That should be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, there's
7.
7 in there, honey. You can't count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we just got a random extra Lucy. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Almost looks like one of their silicone ones.
Almost, but it's not. It is resin. Oh. There we go. Just didn't want to screw up the focusing system. I'm mostly happy with my first bag. One of the acrylics is kind of meh. My metals, I wish were a little bit different because they're so similar to something I already had. But they are pretty. Do you like that color more than yours, or do you like the color you got more than this?
I love a rose gold, so I think
Good.
I'll stick
I was
with
going to offer
those.
to trade, but I kind of wanted to keep mine. So I mean, that was going to be a good hubby.
Aw.
But I love this metal one. That was a killer set for me. So that was the big win right there on that.
All right, so my second set.
That was the lighter set I opened? No, I opened
I
the
did
heavier.
not cut that deep enough.
Yeah, I got a cool pen for Mike.
Let's try this again.
I'll keep some action going on the screen since she's not on it. 4.
We're not playing golf.
What, this isn't The Last of Us? 6.
Okay, so let's see. See, my bracelet is a druid.
Hey, copycat.
Is it a different color though? Not same color. Oh,
Yeah, there's not a lot of variety in the bracelets if I recall. Ooh.
Let's roll. Okay, I know how much you love bomb pops, so you can have that one.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I quite like that. I talk words good. Yeah, I do, and I love a good bomb pop. Especially love the Smirnoff ice bomb pop things.
Oh yeah.
Almost bought something the other day.
Well, this is pretty.
Well, that's not bad. That's a much prettier version of. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot actually.
It's a kind of nature druidy type thingy.
It's got a nice Mary vibe
And
going
then-
for sure.
Got the paladin dice.
Paladin.
Rawr.
Gerard. But not for the main reason we're here.
I think that's gonna be.
Sounds like acrylics.
Yeah, I think those are gonna be acrylics. Do I have anything else in here? Oh, I have a loose something.
Are you gonna lose?
It's not dice.
Oh, huh.
It's a ton of mushroom.
Oh. And this is how The Last of Us started.
I've actually been giving my mom some little stone mushrooms like this, so I may just add that to her collection.
How perfect is that, man? Jeez.
And then, oh, my sticker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool sticker.
You can have this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look great on the guitar case. You got, in case you didn't really get enough time to look
sorry.
at it. I know, we kind of did that in a hurry. Your crit 1, your crit 20, or nat 20, or
okay,
just
these are
20,
the,
I guess.
Yeah, okay, these are my acrylics, it looks like. And these are...
Oh, yeah, those are pretty nice. Kind of a burnt purple with a...
Well, okay, so I think the plastic is... Escape it.
Here's a 1. You get the one that's slightly
There's a
off.
little goldish, and there's like little flecks of gold.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. Oh, those are kind of neat, though. I kind of like that the more I look at them. Pattern's kind of neat, you know, the like swirly purple from light to dark.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And,
And they're easy to read.
And, yeah, very easy to read, and purple.
Yeah.
Because Mary is going to start wearing purple.
Oh, God.
La 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 la.
Feel how sharp this one is.
Oh, my God, I'm cut. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember some of their acrylic fours are very, very weapony. They just, if they had the heft and the weight of a metal or a stone.
They want to be caltrops.
Yeah.
Okay, and this... Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Hold on. Was that supposed to be a good set?
Maybe they just packaged them like that because that's how it fit. But
I wonder, because these feel like acrylics.
yeah, I'm a little bit concerned for what I just saw you pull, though.
Yeah, these are...
Yeah, those are kind of...
Unless, these aren't the glass, are they?
No. They're definitely not glass.
That's sort of an interesting color scheme. They're Ukrainian dice?
Yeah, there you go. Or Sayer. They're Sayer colors. It's a private school that I did for first 3 grades.
Oh.
Ooh.
These are not, I don't know if these are considered acrylics or one of the fancier ones.
Yeah, they're nice though. I like that.
Yeah, no, I really like this too. This
that's
is like a paladin or a cleric vibe.
Okay, I just think that's a really good pull. Those are very pretty.
Or an ice something or other.
Yeah.
Okay. My last set.
Aw.
Oh. No, these are... I like these.
Oh,
these
okay,
are
those
like
are
dragons.
the proper hollow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's much. I honestly thought they were the same kind of pattern that we had been pulling, and they have the jingle jangle. No, they
Actually,
don't.
no, they don't. Is that the problem? Is that why these dice are in here? Is because they failed the jingle jangle test? Now, if you get...
I think they need to have less stuff on them to really do it, but those are gorgeous. The colors are great. The little dragon vibe going on.
Yeah. Do you want to try zooming in a little bit?
Hold on. Boom.
Yeah, you can see they have dragons.
There be dragons.
Here there be dragons.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got some hollows and you like both of them, especially that one. That one is very pretty. That's very merry.
Yeah, I like that.
Good.
And they're a little jingly, but not as jingly as some of the other ones.
Yeah. Well,
It's interesting.
there's always next year or maybe whatever I pull. But I'm glad you got some stuff I assume you're pretty happy with those bags. All right, we'll work on my last one here. Maybe. I started that one bad. Oh, I can get in here. Oh, you didn't. I don't think we really had to pull these. I think you could just open the bags. You know, tear the string.
Well, no, all mine have been sealed.
I didn't tear anything off that. See, like, look, the whole thing's still here, but it was not sealed up here.
Oh, mine have been sealed. I'm pretty sure.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. Okay, got a big beefy set of dye there. Smaller pack of dye there. Let's look at the other stuff. We got, hey!
Another druid.
We're the 3 druids. I'm gonna find a sticker. I might not have a sticker in this one. Oh, no, I feel it. Nope. I do not have a sticker. Lanyard, maybe? Oh, well. I had shit luck with both my lanyards. I mean, it's fine, but it's like, okay. Oh, I got another loose die in mine. That's kind of cool. I like having a loose die in there. That's the big pin. Was there not a small pin? There's a small pin. Okay, small pin. Ah, I got the cleric. Didn't you already get the cleric?
Yeah, that was in my first bag.
Alrighty. And big pin. Here, you can have this one, Mary.
Gee, thanks, Eric.
You're welcome. I know you like Mom Pops too. We'll save my loose die for the end. These feel light, so I'm thinking these are going to be acrylic. So let's pop in here and see. I think there might only be one set in here. No, there's 2 sets. Okay. These are not bad. They're not my favorite.
The
but
plastic, so...
yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to see if they're slightly, maybe a hint of glittery-ish.
They are, yeah, once you get them in the light, proper light, they are very glittery. And it's like, almost like sunset or sunrise, pinkish.
Yeah, it's got some interesting
like a
colors.
Yellowish to a pinkish.
I like them better out of the bag than I did when they were in. This one
Oh,
particularly looks pretty nice.
Yeah, like I said, you know, if you hold like up closer to the light, it's
Yeah, well,
glitter more.
can't really do that and film it correctly. I'm just gonna leave us zoomed in here. I know it changes the microphone a little, but y'all can survive.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it assumes you want,
a parabolic.
yeah, something like, yeah, basically, something like that. And, but chow! Oh, butterscotch. Well, not the best one, but not bad either. I don't mind that. I'm not gonna take these out of the bag right now, though.
Yeah.
All right, then I should have, I guess, I got at least 2 more sets. Only 4 sets? I thought these had like 5 sets. I don't know. I don't know what I know. Okay, this is individually bagged. Ooh, these are very pretty.
Those might be glass.
They don't have the weight of glass, but maybe. Maybe what you have. Maybe what you have is glass over there. Because this is the pointy end ones again.
That is, yeah, you're right when you say think it's light for glass, though. So I have no idea.
But oh wow, that one's cut weird. Oh,
you
there's
got stuff
liquid.
Oh, you got liquid ones.
Oh, we got. I'll have to open up a better one so you can see it better. But we got like the demon, the dragon eye, liquid one. Oh yeah, these are very pointy. Are yours not liquidy?
No.
Oh, let me get you a better one y'all can see here with.
And a 6-sider.
That's what I was looking for.
Mine, this is a type of acrylic that has stuff embedded into it somehow, but it's not as fancy as yours.
Aw.
But yeah, you got liquid.
I also love the color of these.
Are they eyeballs?
They're like the demon, the dragon eye. Like, you know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw a bigger version out
yeah,
there. And you made
I
a
call it
reference.
the cosmic eye.
Yeah, those are awesome. I'm very happy with that
They're
set.
a little hard to see in that darker green, though.
Oh, the eyes, yeah. But I really, really like
Oh,
that.
that's cool, bro.
Oh, is that the Ziploc? Okay. And for the final set, they feel light.
That's exactly what I've got.
Yeah, well, that's a bummer. Except that I didn't mind them. They were pretty nice. Are we sure there's not something in there?
I can't see anything. Like, it's not like the one. Like
Oh, I'm
where
just seeing the glitter from the other side.
Yeah, I think.
Or the
I
gold.
think it's just basically a very fancy acrylic.
Because all that glitters is gold. Only shooting dice. 13. That's not bad. I'll take a 13.
Camera.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it totally rolled on a... Oh my god, I did a natural 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I guess I'm mildly disappointed that I would have liked to have seen a stone set of something, you know, something other than... Because some of our metals are just pretty similar. We grabbed 2 bags from one side of the table, 2 bags from the other, just trying to mix it up.
I was
I love
explicitly
these.
going for lighter bags because I wanted some hollow dice.
Yeah, I did a specifically heavier and a lighter. So I kind of did an extra light one in case she ended up with the hollow she didn't want. Maybe I could get something she would be happy with.
Mm-hmm.
Those were yours, right?
Yes.
But I got to say, for Mary's, for me, those are my favorite that she got. It might not be her. I bet that's maybe her second favorite, but
Yeah, I still really like these dragon ones.
yeah, those are great, and those are very much. Let me pull the camera back. Those are very much you.
Yeah, I mean, the clockwork ones are also nice.
Yeah, I just we already had a set like that, and I like mine. I like mine that are got the nice little green. I got a lot of greenish going on over here.
And the dragon eggs ones were interesting.
And then I got these too. So actually, these 2, I got 2 killer sets that I absolutely love out of this. So, and some others I very much like. And some very cool pins and an awesome sticker, thanks to my lovely wife. 3, 5. What is that? I guess it's a 4 because that was the number that was face up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's weird that it's like a pyramid, but I like that. I got a 4 again. 6, 3, 4. 4, 3, 6. Cool. We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right, there's your unboxing. We'll do some Disney pins. Whoops, I forgot there's one more thing in my bag. We have the one extra mystery dice. We're over here cleaning up. I'm like, oh, I got something else. I forgot. It's definitely a acrylic. Ooh,
That's pretty.
that is very pretty. I like that one better than the other one.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Ooh, at 90%.
I thought I got an 06.
No.
I'm just being silly.
Oh.
All right.
I can tell with you.
I know. Bye. Mary wasn't done fixing her hair, but I was ready to roll, so I just hit Disney pins. I bought 6 of these. We're going to open 2 today. We got Disney Magical Chefs. It's a bunch of Disney characters with foods and dudes. Yeah, Napoleon's very hungry, so we need to... We got Aurora, and I can't see what she's making. Looks like slop. We got Donald making pancakes. We got Stitch making ice cream sandwiches. We got Kronk.
Rapunzel.
Oh, that is Rapunzel. We got Kronk. No, that's Kronk. We got Kronk making a pie. We got, I guess, which bear is that? I don't know what bear that is.
On the country bears?
Maybe, but he's got turds in his stuff. We got Remy making, I don't know. Mickey making something. And Tiana, I assume, making beignets. I really want Donald. I really want Mickey. I really want Stitch. I really want Tiana. Ratatouille's fine. The other ones, But I kind of want a complete set because it's the Disney characters as chefs. That's like, hello, that's Eric right there. Look at that handsome boy.
Yeah.
Mama's gonna need her hands though to open pins.
Would you like to go back down? You're actually being very chill for me holding you. This is not normal.
I know. Like the longer you do that, the longer it takes before you get what you really want.
I'm gonna set you down this morning, okay?
I'm opening my box. We got to save a box for the whole marking program that Mary is smart about.
So that's gonna be the good box?
Sure, because I got it open pretty good.
Okay. All right, so I'm first? Or
Yeah, ladies always go first. When you're with me, the ladies always go first. I could have made that a lot dirtier than I did, but I still inferred it.
Didn't?
I could have said ladies come first. Well, now I've done it.
All right, we got, oh, there you go.
Sweet! I still don't know what he's making. I'm going to say Dole Whip. He's just making batter. Nice. Oh, boy! Time to get in the kitchen and whip up some shit.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that's just some sort of batter.
Yeah.
Batter up.
I'm so high. This looks good. Is this ice cream?
Part of me wants cookie dough now.
Yeah. You're doing your Lent diet, so
I know.
other than me feeding you junk food for taste tests, that's why I'm doing it. I'm giving you an excuse. And then I got... Oh, okay. Still don't know what he's making. Oh, there's bugs on it.
Is that bugs?
I think so.
I don't know, man.
So we got one of the, I assume, country bears. I mean, I don't mind having it. I do want a kind of a complete set. It's probably better to say it's bears in there, bugs in there, than to say what I think it is, because, you know. See, because that one right there looks like it has little antlers, but that might also just be where the lines of the fluff of the stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something swirly. Like a ho-ho.
But also I could say it's bugs because he looks so shocked, like, oh! You know? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
I don't know either. You're supposed to know these things. You're the smart one.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be the master of all things Disney.
I am the
by
expert, the absolute expert. Nobody knows more than me.
And we got...
Shit.
God damn it.
We got more shit and stuff.
Oh, well, you got a trading pin.
Yeah, I got a trading pin that'll go off the board fast, but that also means I did not get a complete set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 8 anyways. Well, yeah, no, I bought 6 boxes. I could have got a complete set. Well, we still could. But our odds just lowered.
This is not the box. This is the good box.
So I'm going to pull out the last one of this, and it feels smaller. I don't think we have this one yet.
Is it Mickey?
Oh, boy.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That'll trade even harder, though.
Bloody hell.
Damn it.
That is such a...
Well, we got 4 more boxes, so hopefully I at least get Donald and Stitch out of those other 8.
Why did you put both Mickeys in there?
Because I thought I had a bear. A bear and a mouse share a box together. Fine. All right. Well, that's this one. We're gonna go film one for next week. Something fun for Mary. See you then. Hey, I'm Eric13. I'm sorry. I'm Eric21. I'm old enough to drink. Welcome to your cocktail. Woohoo! We're gonna do a Midori Sour. This sounds great. I don't know how I haven't found this in a while. I don't think we've made this before. We might do a double. We're about to find out. I did get a thing. This is gonna include Midori, your awesome Japanese melon liqueur that I love so much, vodka, lemon juice, lime juice, and club soda. So if it's a single, it's a 1 ounce of each liqueur, and half an ounce of each juice with a splash of soda. But I don't know if I quite have an ounce of lime juice. I know I've got an ounce of lemon juice. I'd like to make this a double because 3 ounces of liquor and a splash ain't a hell of a lot. So we're gonna just pour this whole thing in and see if we at least have an ounce. And if not, I'll pour some back and we'll make a single. Oh, yep. Oh, look at that. We had exactly an ounce. Eric's a happy boy. Well, with that news, we're gonna take a Collins glass. We're gonna put a lot of ice in it. Of course, now I'm gonna make a 6 ounce and a splash, so closer to an 8 ounce. Okay, don't show me. It's not important how much ice. It's not important how much ice. No, it really isn't. Are you shooting cute yet? It's probably better than my balding head and giant butt that's beautiful. I mean, my butt's pretty awesome, though.
Actually, I'm also leaning over here to flip over some mail so I don't accidentally film it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I wasn't anticipating that you would do that. Let's get some vodka out.
Also, address is on the fridge.
Yeah. I don't know why that's still there. That's like from the fucking summer. All right. So then we're going to do I probably should have poured the other stuff in first. I don't think it matters. It all gets poured in.
It all gets.
It all gets poured in the same place and stirred. Okay, cool. So, ounce of the lime juice. Then we're going to want 2 ounces of vodka. Of course, I'm doing Tito's because it's a tasty, tasty vodka. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Just a hair over. Just a hair over. Guess I'm going to the liquor store tomorrow. I'm about to run out. We're also going to want 2 ounces of Midori. If I could. It's a little bit sticky. Ouch. It's a lot bit sticky. Let's try one of the grippers. Before it rippers my hands apart. Can you do the trick? Nope.
Did I not bring the other one?
It's here. That was just the first one I found. There we go. Much like a Kahlua or whatever, it's a little sweet around the rim, so it tends to get a little hard to open.
Yeah, that's when we usually wipe it down with a wet paper towel.
That's what we usually do. Like I just did.
So I usually do.
Beautiful Midori, starting to look like Mountain Dew.
About that color.
All right. And then we need an ounce of lemon juice. Fresh squeezed. It's freshly squeezed. I don't know how fresh the actual stuff is. We're gonna wait and see how much mold this grows. Actually, that's enough to do something. Maybe I will make another cocktail, I say, and then never do. That's how we found out if you leave squeezed lemon juice out in a juicer for a week, it'll grow like a whole bunch of little molds. It's pretty cool. Science, bitch.
I mean, it does have sugar.
Yeah, but also it has the acidity is...
Nobody's.
What's the word I'm looking for? I was about to grab ice. I need ice. I almost made a horrible joke. I'm glad I stopped myself. Splash of club soda. No, stir, and then a splash of club soda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stir with straw. Purple and green. We'll make it a Hulk. Hulk stir! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. James Bond can't have martini he wants when Hulk angry. Hulk no shake, Hulk herk. Herk stir! And my ice is icing together now. I can't get under there. There we go. A little bit of stir. Looking pretty good. 1 splash. 2 splash. Because we made a double. And there is a Midori Sour. And I think I'm going to really like it. I think it's going to be pretty up my alley. How could it not be? Lemon juice, lime juice, and Midori? Touch of vodka. Look at that beautiful color, too. I'm a happy camper. It's good. It's good. I think it's going to get better as it all kind of comes together. I definitely went through a run of flavors, like Midori, and then you kind of taste the alcohol, but then you get a little lime juice, but then the lemon juice really comes through on the back.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'd drink this again. I'm pretty happy with that. You trying it?
I'll try.
She just has to go to work. She's on a Lent diet. And these are not flavors she really cares for at all. But it has a real strong lemon after. The lemon really is staying with me at the end.
I'll agree with that. Definitely a sour.
Yeah, well, it is a Midori Sour. So I guess it is a sour melon.
I mean, I kind of get that pucker.
Mm-hmm.
I could drink one if somebody put it down from me, but I probably wouldn't order it for myself.
And I understand that for your palate, but for my palate, actually, I really like this. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm enjoying it, the more that this would be something I would ask for. And then it could also be a thing that confuses a lot of bartenders, because I don't know how many Midori drinks. I mean, it depends on where you are, city, state, type of bar, type of club. But a cheap karaoke club? I don't know. We'll find out. We know a few of those. Not Night Kitty. Night Kitty's awesome, though. Good cocktail. All right. Mary and I are going to go film the rest of the vlog that already happened. Hey, hopefully that was a very cool vlog. I thought it was a very cool vlog. Did you? It's warm enough for me to go deck party. So I don't know, because I really want to keep playing Last of Us New Game Plus for the members in April. But it's been a good day. Short, busy day, but a good day. Anyways, I'm going to go enjoy the next bunch of hours. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to finish this vlog and then fuck off to outer space. Hopefully you're having a good time. Comment below. You got ideas, you got suggestions, you got anything you want to see me do or look to try and do in Disney, let me know. If you're curious about it yourself, I can go try it out for you and maybe give you some tips or tricks. I don't know. That's what I like to do. That's something. Or, you know, movie reviews, movie thoughts on the Oscars, all that kind of stuff and more. Definitely geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, and click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And, of course, remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Come on down. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up TheEricButts. Try a few songs. Get excited for the new stuff coming later as soon as I'm done with Silent Hill 2 Remake. I'm only get 3 weeks now instead of 4 because I'm about a week behind on that. But I'll figure it out. New music coming, lots of video game let's plays, cooking, some kind of filmmaking, something. You can follow all that right here. You can go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun. And of course, there's more with the links in the description below. So click the see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here so I can go to finish this thing up and stop making you seasick. And I'll see you all later. Love y'all. Bye.